Hey, Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
I try not to gatekeep ever. And like, especially when it comes to nerdom. But there's just some things, sometimes, where you can get upset. Where you can really get upset.
I don't know what we're looking at.
You will in a minute.
Oh.
Candy sticks. Candy sticks? What?
What is that?
I don't know.
So I'm back from vacation. I was out in the great, it's not as great as Michigan, but the next great state, Illinois, and was down in Chicago for a little bit. We went to some place called Sugar something. It was I don't know. All they had was sugar in there. They had these huge desserts and everything else, but they had like
the name.
Yeah, Kevin Hart was on the TV promoting it the whole time while we were there. I had bourbon. All I had that day, bourbon milkshakes. That was it. Because
Kevin Hart, action star of this generation.
Yes, it was called. It must have called sugar heart attack or something. Sugar diabetes. Sugar. There's like 4 of them in the world, I guess. But
wait, so it was a sugar
shack?
Was it a bourbon milkshake or
bourbon
and milkshake?
We went to go to this place. My wife had the great idea. She's like, "We're gonna take the kids there because we're down on whatever Michigan Avenue or whatever. We're gonna take them there."
It's like
sugar. It's called So the sugar. But we needed food. They serve food. It's like apparently it's too dark. I'm getting too old. I gotta start getting those little reachers.
So is it like a brewery except with sugar?
Yeah. But they make these like wild. You gotta look them up. It's wild. Like these glasses. They're like $32 like lemonade drinks. They give you this shake, and the shake has got a pice of cake like as big as my head on it and shit. Yeah, it's crazy. But they serve food there, but it wasn't open, so we went right next door. So that place, I ordered some food, but my kids, I guess, were really hungry. So then I was trying to make it time out, but everything that we ordered, we kind of did small plates there. They just mowed up. So I just drank a couple bourbons and then went next door, and my whole meal pretty much was bourbon and milkshakes. But while I was there, they had like all the old candy. You can buy extra candy on the wall and stuff. So they don't call them cigarette sticks anymore, but they had these DC. Could you put that on the big screen there, Pete?
Yeah, let's move you there and let you go.
Okay,
larger.
So they had this. Now, as you can see on this side right here, it says what? Tattoo inside, right?
Yeah, tattoo. Okay.
Look at this. Okay, cool. What would you say this franchise is here? Like, who would you say that you license the franchise from?
Warner Brothers.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say
franchise.
DC Comics.
Very good. Thank you. DC Comics franchise. Yep. Okay, let's see what the tattoo inside is. Oh, hold on. My kids didn't use the tattoo. Can you see that?
Hold on.
You can't probably see it.
No. You kind of can see it. Oh, he's opening it up now.
Yeah,
I gotta put it on. Yeah.
A little crooked.
Oh, sorry. Turn it upside down too.
No, I mean, there you go. More to the center.
What DC character is that?
Oh, I don't even know what the hell that
Spider-Man.
is.
That is Spider-Man. I don't mean to be an a-hole, but yeah, that's not the right one, guys. That's not the right one. I do, so that I kept the other pack just to know that this isn't just some put on. And it is also, who do we have on this one again?
Okay, Batman and Superman again.
So we are going to see what is in this pack. This is my great opening.
Let's guess. Who do you guys got? I got Captain America.
Iron Man.
Strawberry shortcake.
Nope. Can you see? That would be Spider-Man again.
Yes, it is Spider-Man. I see it.
Spider-Man again. I mean, I hate to be the a-hole that's like, yo, bro, he's definitely not part of DC, but bro, he's definitely, you get a DC pack, you probably shouldn't be having Spider-Man in it. I mean, my kids didn't care because they're like Spider-Man anyways, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
and what do they have in there? Candy cigarettes?
Yeah, don't you remember candy cigarettes?
I do remember candy cigarettes.
They don't call them candy cigarettes, and they took away their little red part in the beginning. Now they're just candy sticks.
Candy sticks.
Candy sticks.
Oh, just a stick of sugar.
Yep, that's it.
A chalky stick of sugar.
Wow.
Tommy Longbox.
Wow, sorry.
Sorry about that. I shouldn't put that in my mouth.
I gotta come up
Comics
with more emojis and stuff.
Yeah, we should redo it. Come on, Tommy Longbox member for 20. Dang, thank you, Tommy. There we go, bud. Cheers. Good to see you. Thank you. Long time. Amazing, right?
2 years. Wow.
AOA, thank you. File GTK Comics. AOA, thank you. File Tommy Longbox. Sub to P Toy Informer YouTube. You might as well just call this channel because it's on this channel too. Follow Marco, sure, if you want to. Dub, there you go. Gifted one Rennavision membership to somebody.
Oh,
Latrell.
Oh, Artrell got it. That's sweet. Artrell's awesome. Guaranteed. Yeah, we gotta come up with some new things. Hello guys. Too much soup. All right. Thank you, Too Much Soup. Hello to you too. Who is that?
He said hello.
Yeah, but who is it?
I don't know.
Oh, that's who that is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Tell him I
yeah.
say hi. Is he coming to Baltimore?
Yeah.
Okay. Ed LeBeau. What's up, nerds? My birthday week, Friday, 57. Happy birthday. Whoa, I didn't know Ed was a woo chick and has to celebrate the whole week as a birthday week instead of a birthday day. Congratulations, Ed. Woo, buddy. You're a member for 24 months. I'm just here to listen to Marco say who's that for each news story. Yeah. I was actually talking about, on the way back, I was talking to my wife about that because once she was mad up because I screwed up a boy band. I said, yeah, 56 degrees. She says, it's not 50. She's like, how do you not know?
56
I was like,
degrees.
yeah.
98 degrees. Damn it.
It was, yeah, that's who it was. It wasn't even that. It was another one. It wasn't that one.
Maybe he's talking Celsius.
Well, it
Backdoor
wasn't
Boys?
even, it was the Backstreet Boys. Yeah. I got it all. I thought it was 56 degrees. It wasn't 56 degrees. It was Backstreet Boys. Got them all wrong. So I got so terribly wrong. And then we proceeded. Oh, they played the theme song. I was like, hey, this wasn't this from the movie that had Tom Hanks in it with the mock-up of the monkeys? And she goes, it's the Friends theme song. I was like, oh, cool. I never watched that.
Wait.
And then we discussed like how I just never watched the last.
Wait, I'm like 3
Whoa,
steps behind. Tom
yeah,
Hanks,
hold on. Yeah, Tom
monkey
Hanks
movie.
mock up of the monkeys, like David.
Yeah,
Rizzo?
we got it right while we were driving.
That
What's
thing
that?
you do.
The thing you do, yeah. Ooh,
The band, the Monkeys,
thing you
not
do.
Planet of the Apes. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
monkeys.
No, hey, we're the monkeys. Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Right. Well,
Took me
she
a
knows
second
me,
to
so
get
she's
there.
like, yeah. She's like, I think it wasn't that movie. She said it's also the theme song of Friends. That's why she was laughing because they were playing it on the radio.
Monkeys?
Not the monkeys. The song. See? All right, Ed. There you go. Okay, cool. Birthday. Follow Ed. There you go. Follow
It's
Joe.
the
Okay.
Rembrandts to do the Friends theme song.
Brando. What's that?
The Rembrandts to the Friends theme song.
Yeah, and I think they did a cover in that movie or not. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's what I was thinking. I'm here to see Jen debut as Marco's replacement. Talked to Jen this weekend, obviously, because she's from the great state of Illinois. Brucifer, there you go. Darl! So glad we are getting both Bullseye and Muse and Daredevil. We are. I was going to put the Bullseye book in there. I decided not to last minute. Probably should have. Sugar Shack is the name of the place. Sticks got it right. Sugar Shack. Holy hell, man. I mean, we went there 3 days ago. I still have dessert in the fridge, to-go box. We ordered 3 things. They give you a whole piece of like a cake piece of cake. Like,
But it wasn't like a cake shake, like from Portillo.
It's called Sugar Factory. Sorry. My wife is informing me it's called Sugar Factory.
Oh.
Look it up, I guess. Or
Okay.
don't. Well, I mean, look it up after the show.
Well,
What's up, Rennavision? Hey, Jeffrey.
So
Catching the
look
show
up
on the
right
drive home from work again. Thank you, Jeffrey. Arizona AZ Comics. Good to see you. Matthew, what's good? What's good, my peeps? What's good, buddy? Brucifer is slightly shaven. I don't know why you know that, AOA, but okay. Yeah, Bruce is on tack if you haven't noticed.
I need to trim this.
Bourbon
bad
and
boy
milkshakes, yes. Dude, I'm telling you, when I die and they're like, wow, he died young, just remember.
Why?
Consume bourbon and milkshakes. Yeah, that's why. I'll be like, no, he did consume bourbon milkshakes. Hey, all, Bar Lord. Hey, BK, by the way, that was kind of a good one. Yeah, kind of good. Oh no, that's all right. Phil, hello everyone.
Phil.
Jeff. Artrell. Hey, Artrell. What's it? AOA got you a membership, so there you go. Congratulations. Even though it doesn't show up for him. What the heck? Bootleg. Must be a Florida membership. Comics Corner. Hi everyone. Hi, Comics Corner. Dan, what's up, blue collar Diane? Evening, gentlemen. Evening. Jeffrey, Phil, Lord. Everybody saying hi to everybody. That's cool.
We should probably do one of those member hangouts again. Remember?
Yeah, that's fun.
How we met Joe. Wow,
Yeah.
I met Joe.
Yeah,
you
and
like that?
who else
Hang out.
was it? AOA there? AOA was there, wasn't
I think AOA popped in.
he? Yeah, here we are. Yeah. The Wonders? Marv, what's up?
The Wonders.
I'm just itching my eyes.
Oh, I
can't
think
even
that
see.
was the name of the band from that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing You Do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they were called The Wonders.
What's up, Cosmic? My
Why the
wife's
hell do
going
I
to
know
go
so much
watch
about
New
that
Kids on the
bad
Block
movie?
this weekend.
Yeah, you know a lot about that movie.
I've only seen it like once. I don't even know it's all the way through.
Ooh, you haven't? That movie was good.
Nah, it just wasn't my thing.
Okay, well, to each their own.
Mm.
Yeah, it
Not
wasn't in
against
that.
it. You just
Yeah, it wasn't in a casino. It was. Yeah. Thanks, AOA. You got some good mail on the last video. Cool. Well, good. I hope you got some good mail. You got some good mail. Oh yeah, sticks. There we go. Okay, so we've done that. We said hi to everybody. We have found out that don't buy these fake candy cigarettes that they now call candy sticks, unless you're a Spider-Man fan, because that is the tattoo inside. Just complete disrespectful to DC as usual, because everybody just DC is the redhead stepchild of the comic industry.
Knockoff. You know, it's like Darth Macho. You know, you could just just mix and match.
Macho.
It does have the DC and Warner Brothers logo on the box, and it says DC licensed product. Wow,
that's the box.
That is wow.
That's
That
the
is
box
something else.
They didn't license the tattoos.
Yeah, I guess not. That is something else. All right. Well,
or maybe they know what makes the money. We'll just
Yeah.
sell other people's characters.
Yeah, right.
They couldn't afford the license for the tattoo, so they just put the Spider-Man one in there.
Yeah, we'll just use the Spideys. Goldberg. No sticks, no Goldberg.
No Goldberg.
Not yet.
Goldberg, hey, listen, he's getting his time now. Everybody's coming back and saying, "Yep, we shouldn't have treated him as bad." Hart's kind of out of pocket for what he says, which he is. I mean, dude, the guy's not like he had 3 moves. He's gonna run through you, kick you in the dome, or pile drive you. That's it. And he did all 3. That's all he does. I mean, I love Kevin Nash, but all Kevin Nash ever did was give you the big boot or the poke of death. Nobody has and power bombs you.
He also need people.
Oh, sorry,
Knee off the ropes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you got it.
Hmm.
What did Hulk Hogan do? Leg drop, arm, like the this one right here. He didn't even do an elbow drop, did he? Yeah. Well, that's not the actual move.
Yeah.
I know, but he's spent a lot of
headlock,
time doing
maybe a headlock.
Slept with his best friend's wife. Oh, sorry. Wrong video. Wrong
What's
video.
up, Canadian survivalist? Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
He's got
Before
that
we
move.
start criticizing
Made
everybody's
it at the house.
fucking ability to wrestle like shit, a lot of the top guys didn't do much of anything. What did Warrior do? He did the same hand thing, and then he
It's
bounced
not much. Well, I don't want to say it's much different. There's a lot of guys who do a lot, but some of the bigger stuff, like Brock
Yeah, they don't do it.
Lesnar, he just suplexes and F5s people. I mean,
Does the same shit that Goldberg did, pretty
that's
much.
what I'm saying. I mean, that's
Same
what
shit.
big names do. They do their thing.
That's why I'm not gonna say it because you guys are gonna cut it again, but I'm not saying he's the best. I'm just saying we don't
We
even
don't
give
need you
crap.
to. We already got it.
You
Yeah,
got it. Don't worry.
you guys, that's the best clip job you guys have ever done in your life.
No, that was dubbed. No one need me.
Oh, there you go. 2000, huh? Jeez. Goldberg is the world's greatest
Then-
wrestler. All right. Well, we got Brucifer here. We're gonna cover some comics as we have been leading up to Baltimore, some of our grading stuff. We also, hey, listen, we're gonna cover we've got some leaks and stuff, I guess. So spoiler alert, non-spoiler alert, because like when millions of people view leaks, we just have to cover it, guys. We just have to. So gonna do a little bit of that. So under the
If you don't
radar,
want to
obviously.
stick around for it, now's the time to go take a leak.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna do it early, and then we're gonna cover some of the books on under for it. So let's do that. Let's get into the news.
You ready for the news?
Dub?
All right, let me run the
Go.
thing.
Was that image grainy? We might have to clean that up a little bit there, Pete.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Seemed fine, but it wasn't
Okay. Hey, what's up, sir?
It looked grainy.
So let's talk about some news, our
hell
top
is that,
stories. So this last weekend, if you haven't heard, was D23, the Disney Expo out in good old California.
DK, you're talking about that time he missed jumping off the top ropes? Because we can talk about that too.
That was bad.
And I'm not talking bad about Brock Lesnar. I'm just pointing out the fact that that's what some of them do. They just do their signature moves. And
Guys,
really,
let's
that's
move
it.
on. Let's move on to what we're talking about here. Let's get into some of the trailers. because I'm not gonna get caught up in this. You guys always look like heroes at the end of this, and my stuff gets cut up, and I have stuff that says that Goldberg's the greatest wrestler of all time. All right, let's go.
All right, what do we got?
So D23 footage has pretty much dominated the internet for the past several days. It's been the talk of every chat that I don't know that I'm part of. It's been a part. Everybody's been talking about this, and I watched this one, and I had friends who who hate spoilers, who hate leaks, send me this thing because they were so excited about it.
Really?
I mean,
Excited?
yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Let's throw a few more of these out there while we're doing this.
Yelena Belova, Red Guardian, Ghost, The Winter Soldier, U.S. Agent, Taskmaster, Contessa, Valentina, Allegra de Fontaine, and Bob. All of these characters were in this footage, which
Bob.
was, and we saw Bob.
Bob.
Too.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, Bob wasn't sent by anyone.
Yeah.
He was just there. But I mean, the footage, I don't know what this movie is going to be still exactly, but I mean, oh my God.
Shit. We're going to give him the bell later. Keep going. I'm
Oh my
sorry,
God.
dude.
It's
PK
okay.
finally got one.
Okay. Hornswoggle. So really quick, Canadian survivalist, Barlord, Blue Collar Dan, and Sarath and Sticks Boy.
Oh, there you go.
We're all gifted memberships by Pete.
By me.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. I'm like, who did that?
Ooh.
I was like, might as well.
So this was this was one of the three things that were shown, or lots of things were shown at Disney D23, but this was definitely one of the, I guess, highlights. But this asterisk is interesting to me. I have a feeling that this name is not going to stick to this movie. That's why the asterisk is there, right? So they're going to change the name to something else. We just don't know what it's going to be exactly yet.
Because it doesn't even have that Thunderbolts feeling anymore. Even if you saw the trailer that was going on there, like, and I'm okay with, I'm okay with this too. Are we going to mention that, like, we kind of saw the new things about the Doom thing and we're getting rid of the King's Empire, all the Kings, whatever. I'm okay with it. I'm 100% okay with it because, to be honest, the stuff wasn't hitting. So why? It seems like, we're about to get into the age of...
Probably right, Jeff.
Of, what's her name? The little witch lady. Hocus Pocus girl.
Agatha.
Is anybody, like, super stoked about that?
I am.
Yeah, nobody's
talking
talking
with Hocus Pocus.
We're gonna
Mutant
Bruce. So nobody's actually excited about that. So that's good news. I mean, it's good that nobody's excited about it. But here we go. We have something here. We're trying to shoehorn stuff in all the time. And finally, it seems like Marvel is probably having its time back in the sun, where it's saying, like, let's stop trying to shoehorn stuff and let's just make good content. And it doesn't have to be the Thunderbolts, because this isn't the freaking Thunderbolts. There's nothing Thunderbolt-y about this, right? Like, you would have to have some of the notes of the regular Thunderbolt. This looks like some daughter who's got a dad who's a bum, and they got make it something else. Make it anything, dude. I mean, you don't have to call it the Thunderbolts. I'm down with this.
I was thinking about calling it the League of Super Soldiers or something, because they're all super soldiers pretty much.
Yeah,
it's true.
Project Super Serum. There you go. Because there's something else in there too, and we'll cover it next week.
Better keep workshopping that. That one's not going to work.
No.
Keep rolling with that.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. You can't do the initials on that one either, can you?
Yeah. I don't know.
I Super Soldiers, SSS.
I'm excited to see Yelena Belova in a movie, so I'm good. I will watch any movie that Florence Pugh is in. Well, most movies that Florence Pugh is in.
Who's the broad on the way left after the alien-looking thing?
That's Elaine Bennis, right?
Who?
It's Veep.
Oh, the lady from Veep. Yeah.
Elaine.
Yeah.
That's not Veep's name.
Contessa Valentina Allegra.
Yeah, that's Contessa
Allegro. It's just too many names.
All right.
Fontaine there.
Jeffrey has
there
a point. Who the hell is Jeffrey?
Jeffrey Fonzo.
Fonzo. He said it's going to be called Dark Adventure.
Jeff said,
that's
Dark
what he said?
Avengers. Yeah, I think that's probably where they're going.
You think?
Yeah.
You think they're going to go
Dark? Way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they would do Dark Avengers after it, right? Like, I think this would lead to Dark Avengers because spoiler alert.
Why? We don't have
Spoiler
Norman
alert?
Osborn. We already did Secret Invasion. We're not going to follow comics. So
Is Degrassi right that this leaked trailer took place in Dark Avengers Tower? Because he's saying it took place in Dark Avengers Tower.
Who is that?
He's from my show.
Oh,
one of my.
I don't know. I don't know if it did or not, but I know why, because they're linking it. There's a certain somebody who shows up and comes out of someplace, and they're linking that. I mean, I don't know this because of the internet, because of what he's saying there. I can only assume because of. Can we say who the character is or no?
Bob?
No, the other character. The dude that comes out of the thing, out of the closet, out of the dark
Tom
area.
Cruise? Oh
No.
No, he jumped off the top of the stadium.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
the guy who's a heroin addict who drinks the serum. Yeah, Bob, that guy. I mean, that's his name, but the guy who drinks.
Well, we know. It's Sentry. We know it's
we're Sentry, so we're getting Sentry.
We know who Robert is.
Yeah, Bob. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to not say. But I mean, if we're doing that, like that is
it's not
part
a secret.
of.
It's apart from speculation forever. They've cast him twice.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, but what I'm saying with Sentry is that is part of the Dark Avenger thing, right? Like Norman tried to get him pissed off and was using stuff. So I mean, I guess that has some things, but I don't know. Is that what we're calling this group, the Dark Avenger group? Because remember, the Dark Avenger group really was people who were trying to kill heroes, right? It weren't good guys.
I know they were all villains,
right?
Yeah, these guys aren't villains though. Like, I mean, there's a couple douchebags here, but like,
well, they kind of were in
Taskmaster, kind of maybe.
They've all
U.S. douche agent, probably, maybe, but
yeah,
Belova,
Lucky killed people.
They've all done
U.S. agent killed people.
Yeah, but it's
Ghost killed people. They were bad guys in their former movies before.
Yeah, in their respective.
It's a weak lineup, to be fair, but
I mean, you guys see Winter. You see Bucky as a bad guy. He was trained last
anymore.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the Dark Avengers at the time were bad guys. It was literally
they were villains dressed up.
Yeah.
Valentina, didn't she buy Avengers Tower in
Oh, he's your movie guy?
Well, somebody did. I don't know if they revealed who.
Oh, I thought it was.
They should just call it the leftovers. Yeah.
But remember Moving Day, even throughout Moving Day, like Stark was moving out.
They haven't dropped it. Well, they did at D23. They dropped it, but then people kind of got
everyone.
Yeah, people they haven't. That's something else. How long should it be after D23 that you just drop the trailers, anyways?
A week.
Yeah, just a week. So it should be coming out now. It should be.
That's what I'd say. At the most,
stop effing around with it. Yeah.
Yeah, but some of the trailers they released the same day. I don't understand.
Bob did.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know why it wouldn't be the same day. Like, why? It's not like they announced it. It wasn't a selling point for people going to D23. It's like, oh, you're going to get a sneak peek at this trailer. Like, so what's the difference if you just show it to everybody?
Well, Daryl, here's part of the problem with that. I think they were going to go with the multiverse, keep going with it, but luckily it was doing pretty poorly. And then they had the actor from The King incident that just kind of helped them out. It's kind of like the Michigan State football coach. He was doing a shitty job. He had $1 million contract, but then he hit on like the lady that was supposed to be in charge of sexual harassment, and they got to get rid of him. And kind of the same thing happened here. That multiverse thing was kind of turning into a shit pile. And now
we still got 4 years left of the multiverse movie.
Kind of, but like this doesn't have shit to do with the multiverse
that you know of.
And the Avenger stuff, that the Doom stuff might not be multiverse. That's switching over, it seems, to do with the Beyonder and stuff. Hopefully, could still be multiverse. We don't know. Pete's 100% right. But they've had a lot of rewrites and recasting in this too. So, like, I mean, if they're trying to soft land out of that, that's all the stuff that came out of D23. It seemed to me, and maybe I'm wrong with this, but it seemed like they're trying to. I kind of mentioned it last week when we talked about Doomverse and everything else. Got a little scoffed at by some people, but I think they are trying to just get out of that multiverse thing and kind of move it on.
I think they're still trying to wrap up the story though, because with FF, that's a multiverse thing. Yeah, that's where Doom's coming from. Well, and then the whole
maybe
Doom,
Well, I don't think they're going to do it like
not everything is all in the same lane though. This was never their plan. Remember, they were expanding. They were doing. We're gonna have a horror corner. We're gonna have this. That,
well, they're still supposed to have the space corner that they never gave us.
The multiverse.
Yeah.
Well, remember, Nova's like still years away, right? So could be any time that we could hear something about Nova.
Have they officially announced Nova yet?
No, but Feige said it was still in the works.
Yeah, it was a 5-year plan or whatever. It's 5-year plan.
Could be up to 5 years away.
Like Riri Williams. She's not really a multiverse. It's not part of the multiverse, is it? In theory, Blade really isn't planned to be part of the multiverse, is it?
Right.
Like, they're the project.
No, I mean, those small little ones were always going to be playoffs of it. But I'm saying, like, they definitely changed the 2 Avenger things. They definitely changed out of the multiverse.
100%. Yeah.
100%. You can't deny that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So then maybe some of these little ones are changing around.
They changed one.
It was wasn't it supposed to be Kang's Dynasty?
Yes, that's the one. The other one's still Secret Wars. It was Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. Yeah. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Right.
Yeah. Whatever.
All right, let's talk about the other leak that's really quick. This movie is scheduled.
Oh wait, really quickly, can we do
2nd.
this real quickly? Can we just give it to him because he deserves it? Can we use your heart on him? Oh wait, hold on, that's not it. Hornswoggle versus Pete before Dishonor and Survivor Series. Give him the bell. He deserves it. I mean, I'll give him all the hard times in the world, but when he gets it, he gets
Ring
it.
the bell!
Survivor Series, I think that's actually on my birthday.
Oh, see, there you go. There you go. All right, what else we got?
So, the other trailer that they showed was Daredevil. So we got Daredevil Born Again. You saw some White Tiger. You saw
it's not just the rainbow Batman cover we're looking at right now.
Right, exactly. You saw all these cowls in there. You saw Bullseye, Muse, Kingpin. I mean, there was a whole bunch going on in this trailer, and it looked like the Netflix show to me. Like
it looked like almost everybody they could squeeze in real quickly without a couple people in there. They put everybody. They put a lot of people in there. It looked good though.
Yeah. So this was one that they redid, right? They had the one plan they were going to do, and they scrapped a bunch of it, and then they reshot a bunch of it to kind of Feige said no, we're not doing that. So then they changed it to Born Again. So they pivoted big time for this show.
Which should be good. We'll see. We will see. We will see what happens with it. It could be interesting, but if that's the reset for that street like style superhero genre, great. It looks good. Looks good.
Yep.
Rainbow Batman. Yeah.
How many did they say how many episodes of this is it going to be? Is it the
I did not see episodes, but I did see 2 seasons.
Yeah, they trimmed it back.
There was more than this too. They showed Vanessa. We'll get into it later. They showed a lot.
Yeah, because the
first
showed
a lot, but this was a thing that
it was supposed to be like 18 episodes or something, and then they said no.
Right. No, we're gonna calm it down a little bit.
I think it might be closer to 10, 8 to 10.
Well,
I think
even if they do 8 to 10 and they keep making it, I mean, that would be nice if they could do like 1 year installments or like, you know, this, and then you kind of like they did at Netflix, and then kind of just give us. I mean, do we really need fucking the Iron Man or Iron? What's his name? Iron Fist Defenders? Probably not, but like, you know, maybe if we could get, you know, I really did like Luke Cage, so I hope, and I enjoyed whoever that actor is. I hope he's still alive because you never know.
Yes,
don't foul actors. Okay, good. But I hope they could bring him back too.
Because Mike Coulter, he's got another show though. He's doing I forget what it's like, Evil or something.
That's cool. That ain't Marvel money, bro.
Yeah, Evil's pretty good.
Yeah, that can be all the good you want.
Bruce? Is that the one? He's on one of those. Like
he's probably good at. Yeah, but he's good. You can tell he's good at.
He plays a priest. Pretty good.
Going to be
right. And then let's go into the.
I don't know what that means.
Let's go into the one other
show is done. Thank you, Barlord.
Thing. We saw the Ironheart. You know, the trailer as well. They showed the Ironheart trailer as well. You saw a new suit. You saw the hood.
Yeah.
And you saw some dude with creepy scars. Right? And it's like they're going into this whole like supernatural part of it with the scars and
the hood's trying to help out her with the suit,
and the hood's kind of helping her. Right, the hood's helping her.
I didn't see Borat though.
Didn't see Borat yet. Yeah, I'm waiting for Borat.
Wait, who's Borat playing again?
Well, I don't want to
allegedly.
I don't want to go down this path again with the whole this.
You're supposed to have shown up at least a dozen times already.
Yeah.
Oh, Mephisto.
WandaVision. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Hey, Brian, LCS.
Hey, Brian, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, like, I don't know, whatever. Isn't this 20?
This didn't look that bad. It looked better than I thought it was going to be.
When is this? When's
Next
this supposed to be? Is it
next
25?
year sometime. We don't know.
25?
Yeah,
All
25
right.
sometime.
Probably end of next year. I'm guessing.
I don't have a problem with it. They just this is the problem with the first time they got Riri there. They kind of just it was stupid. Like how they did it was bad. So now it seems like they're gonna and go ahead, reboot your thing before you even get it off the ground. Like I said, it seems like that's what Marvel's doing with what's their name? Marvel's doing with a lot of stuff, and I'm all down for it. So
Fix it.
Yeah,
Fix it. Do it
I'm
right,
calling it now. RDJ is going to be in this.
I think you're right. I think the AI is
Yep.
AI Stark and hey, well,
Mhm.
you'll have a reason to keep hanging on to those infamous Iron Man ones.
well, there you go. I mean, like, but here we go. Like with that, I wouldn't mind having his voice in there. I don't think it would deter. We talked about this last week with Doom. Like, people play different characters. Remember, Deadpool's technically Green Lantern too, Hal Jordan. So, and
Kind of
that
different universe though.
Captain America is also Human Torch.
Deadpool's
Johnny
also
Storm.
technically Deadpool from another universe.
Yeah.
All right.
And the other Deadpool, and they just redid that. That Deadpool sucked. They redid it. They gave him a new one, so it has worked before. We can see what happens.
Speaking of Deadpool, that just leads us right into our box office report.
Let's go.
I mean, barely, but Deadpool is number one for the third week.
Wow.
Barely.
What is It Ends With Us?
His
wife's movie.
Yeah, his wife's movie.
Yeah, it's based on
50 million.
novel or something.
Yeah,
well, that family's doing well this week.
Yeah, they did really well. So it 1.02 billion for Deadpool, and the Blake Lively movie took second. This is the first time two movies have grossed 50 million or more in the month of August, like ever.
So interesting.
I thought you were gonna say since Barbenheimer.
Yeah, I don't think like August time it's a good time for
Goliath.
movies anyway. So
No,
Borderlands is in the movie theaters.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna review it. Don't worry.
I go see it, I guess, maybe, but why? I mean, I'm gonna go see it because I love Borderlands, but why is it in the movie theaters?
I mean, the trailer looked ridiculous. So I mean, I'm
down with it. No, Borderlands. First off, hold on. The game Borderlands is fucking ridiculous. It's just fucking ridiculous. Okay, so like, let's leave that one there. Okay, I'll go. Just remind me. I'll go next week. I'll go.
I'm being forced to watch it.
I already saw it.
8.6.
Who already saw it?
I did. I got it in the review section because I saw it.
Oh, all right. Well, we're gonna review it then, I guess.
Again, it's no spoiler, so I'm not gonna spoil it. I'll give you my take when we get to it.
Yeah, there you go. Sure.
All right. So, do you guys think that Deadpool and Wolverine will hold on to the top spot next week? Will it?
No.
One more week?
No. I think Alien Romulus is gonna dethrone it. It's getting really good reviews.
I agree.
What is it ends with us?
Alien Romulus.
Yeah, I think Alien's probably makes around 50.
Oh, yeah. Alien, the Alien thing's gonna pop. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that was on my list of movies to see, but then I saw the trailer, and now I'm probably not going to see it.
I'm trying to figure out a way if I can
that bad,
see it before.
No, it wasn't bad. It just
no. Look at this comment. It's gonna be out by next week.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, bro. Grand opening, grand closing, huh? Okay.
Nice. All right, so let's pop back into some other D23 news that we got. And we found out that the Tron Ares soundtrack will be coming from 9 Inch Nails. Following in the footsteps of Wendy Carlos and the legendary Daft Punk, 9 Inch Nails is now confirmed to do the soundtrack.
Get the fuck out of here. I didn't know 9 Inch Nails is still alive.
Yeah, you think everybody's dead, so yeah, it makes sense. That's on brand.
Also, those grunge singles are dead from the 90s.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3 of them.
They've been doing soundtracks.
Thank you, Bruce. There you go.
I agree with both of the ones.
Yeah, Reznor did music for the last Twin Peaks, the revival. Granted, that was still like years ago now.
Yeah, that's usually what dead people do.
What?
Did you say the last Twin Peaks?
Yeah, the revival one. It was like 2019 or whatever it was. I mean, it was still.
Yeah, but he's been doing like soundtrack. Him and Atticus Ross have been doing soundtracks, like so many soundtracks, like scores, like scoring movies. Yeah, I'm with you, Barlord. That soundtrack was amazing.
Worked with Fincher a lot.
Yeah, Fincher, exactly. So yeah, anyway, there was also footage from this movie as well. And then sticking with the music theme, we were told that the Infinity Saga concert experience is coming to the Hollywood Bowl.
Nope. Do not care.
It's the global premiere on August 30th and 31st.
But what is
on-screen cinematic journey live in concert.
Is it on ice?
Why?
I was gonna see if it's on ice.
No ice. It's just it ain't John Williams,
dude.
It ain't John Williams.
It's Gustavo Dudamel. Yep.
How much are the tickets for this?
I don't know how much tickets are.
Do you think the same people?
Too much.
You know. Do they still have those places where they used to have it at like Excalibur in Vegas, where it's like a round bowl and you could eat like a turkey leg and drink a beer out of a
medieval times?
Yeah, medieval times. Do you think the same people that go medieval times go to this bullshit too?
No, because they're completely unrelated.
No, absolutely not. They're just both garbage ass shows. No,
they're too busy. Garbage. Too busy lopping in the forest or something.
No, they're not. Isn't medieval time? Isn't it like singing knights and shit?
No, not singing. They're like jousting and
jousting, all that stuff.
It's like watching like the stunt show at Walt Disney World, like the Indiana Jones stunt spectacular.
Either one,
that's like
both
saying,
of them.
That's like saying you watch Avengers and you would also go watch Lord of the Rings at the movie theater.
This to me is just a concert. This is just a orchestra concert. That's all.
They're not going to have the people jumping around on stage and shit?
No, it's not a whole show. It's a concert.
It's
this experience though,
because they're going to show it on the screen, like a screen. With like movie footage, they're going to play the violins and the Philharmonic Orchestra is going to play.
D+. This should have been on D+.
Oh, this is like when they did the Star Wars one and they had the whole band.
That's what I said. This ain't John Williams, though. I'd go see John Williams.
Right. All right, let's move on to something that Marco.
You guys got sidetracked when Bruce mentioned Ice Capades, and you're
Ice Capades. Correct.
Yeah, that's the Ice Capades that threw me off on the shit. All right.
So, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is starring in a live-action Monster Jam movie.
There you go. Get your money, Rock.
No footage was shown, and a release date was not set, but the movie got a logo with some initial art. And The Rock,
what's with that hair?
His project with Disney.
What?
You gotta get his money. This guy needs more money, dude. He has to have enough.
But yeah, he's got to get his money somehow because sometimes he owes people money or they think he owes them money.
Who's that?
The Rock.
Because
he had an $11 million deal with the Army and it resulted in negative recruitments.
Oh, well, no, hold on. This is a lot worse than you think it is. It wasn't just him that did this. And actually, did you see the whole thing about this? So
it was the UFL, and like he was supposed to post Instagram stories or make posts.
No,
and he made one. He was supposed to do like 5 or 6 of them. He literally posted one time.
Hold on now. I know you're jealous of The Rock.
Too busy changing the DC.
No. I know that you're jealous of The Rock
for too long. That's all.
I get that you're jealous of The Rock. I understand that, but that's not what this story was really about. Yes, that was bad, but they actually went back and looked at it. It wasn't just him. They made this deal with the NFL too. Every time they do a flyover salute, every time that they do they have the recruits out there, that the soldier coming home thing is actually staged on all those NFL stands. And by the way, the government pays for it all. We pay for it all. So all those, they're paying the NFL to do that. And
this has nothing to do with the NFL though. This is just The Rock.
Yeah, well, that's actually because you took this out of that article. You took a piece out of it.
This was simply an article about The Rock.
Not true.
And his deal with it.
Did you get it from rockhaters.com?
No, I did not get it from rockgators.com.
Yeah, that's what it was. I know you. It's let's troll the rock.com. We know you're the keynote speaker and man on there.
I'm with you guys. Rampage wasn't that bad, but I don't know if I need a monster truck movie. I would have liked it. 10-year-old me probably would have liked this idea.
But Bigfoot's going to be in it.
Big surprise this was a failure. Big surprise this was a failure. But then it opened up the bigger bag to look into what all that was, and oh my god, how much money we spend.
But he's wearing a green sweater polo.
It's ridiculous.
The knit polo.
Like, think about that. They got into it. They said, you know, when you get those heartwarming incidents where like some kids run on the field and their dad surprises them or whatever. Did you know all those are staged?
I'm not surprised. I didn't know, but I figured.
Well, it
not only staged.
Naturally.
Hold on. Not only staged. Did you know that it usually is paid by taxpayers' money to stage that type of thing, and they give the money to the NFL to do that?
What?
Yeah, every flyover. Yeah, that's what this is about. This $11 million endorsement deal. When it came out that this happened, they went back and looked at it. Every time you see them at an MLB game, every time you see a flyover,
this has nothing. This deal, $11 million, has nothing to do with the NFL, MLB.
Yeah, it is. It is. It does. It's the same deal.
This is strictly with The Rock and the UFL.
You got to read it, man. Go into it.
Die Hard was pretty good.
Don't just go to The Rock. Don't just go to Reddit, the 4chan Rock
separate deals they have with the NFL. That's fine.
Just don't go to 4chan hating Rock page. Go out there.
I'm just telling you what I saw and whatever.
Hey, Bruce knows, right? Bruce knows.
I read.
What that 4chan that Dom hangs out on?
Yeah, Dom's got a rock one that he hangs out on.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Everybody knows. Yeah, whatever. I like The Rock. I respect The Rock. I like him.
Well, you can be on the undercard when I wrestle Hornswoggle.
There you go. I'll tell you that anyway. You're not wrong.
The Rock being in a monster truck movie was not on my bingo card. I thought his first movie appearance would be as Darth Plagueis in season 2 Alkalite. I got that from Dom, guys. Got that from Dom.
It doesn't matter what you think.
You know, at the end of the day,
D23 has gone and passed, and Dom was wrong again. So.
All right, let's move on to some other news in the movie world.
Or Rock.
So an Anthony Bourdain biopic is in the works. It's called Tony as of right now, and this guy Dominic Sessa, who was in a movie called The Holdovers, he will be playing Anthony Bourdain, and it's out of the A24 crew. So.
Hey, unless they're doing Kitchen Confidentials, I don't really want to care.
I kind of like that show.
No. The book Kitchen Confidentials.
I know, but they made a show too. It was only
but that wasn't Kitchen Confidential. That wasn't Kitchen Confidential. Read the book Kitchen, where he's doing coke and fucking people in the balconies. Like that's the Kitchen.
It still wasn't bad. It had Bradley Cooper in it. It had sweets. It looked like this guy.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this movie. I hope it's
not gonna be good.
A24, but I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Like, are they just gonna cover a younger era of him? Like, if they go,
that was Kitchen Confidentials.
Kitchen Confidential, yeah.
I don't want to see this kid all aged up.
I love that one.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yes, Dub, can we tell him? So there's a book called Kitchen Confidential.
I know what the fucking book is.
No, you don't, because you're talking about Bradley Cooper. I don't even know who the fuck Bradley Cooper is.
I'm talking about the show that they made. Whether, however loosely based it was still the fucking show they made. I'm aware of both things.
I just want cocaine and hookers. That's all I want. I want cocaine and hookers. That's all I want.
Be connected.
Raise your hand if you want cocaine and hookers. Anything else? Nothing. Nobody? Just me? Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we right now?
It's too late for cocaine.
44. I don't want to do it. I want that area of Antonio. I want that area of Anthony Bourdain. I don't want
4340.
Huh?
4340.
Dub, which one do you want? Don't put 4340. Dub, what do you want? Which version of Anthony do you want? Because you said
I want the Kitchen Confidential.
Yes. So you want cocaine and hookers too. There you go.
That's not the only thing I want.
But I'm not wrong. That's the area you want.
Yeah, that's what you get. You get on that bus. That's what you get.
So 2 for 2. All right, Bruce. What version of it do you want?
I don't care. I really don't. I'm not watching this.
Yeah,
Boo you.
I've watched
Mute him.
Anthony Bourdain. I'm happy with what I've seen of Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah,
I can
that's what I'm
watch the
saying.
reruns of his
Is
shows.
that
on
Timothy
television.
Chalamet's brother that's playing him?
It might be
Charlemagne the God.
Charlemagne.
Yeah.
No.
All right, let's move
No,
on to
that's-
some
I
other
don't look like
other
Charlemagne the
news.
God's brother. I don't look like his brother.
So this is James Wan
Ooh.
and the one on the left, and
What happened to that
one on the
Aquaman
right.
spinoff
Oh,
he's
thanks
supposed
for
to be
clarifying.
Want to make sure. So he is in talks to direct a remake of The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
doing? What happened to the Trench? I thought he was making the Aquaman spinoff movie.
I think that
I'm
all
gonna
got.
stick underwater, but I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, he said make
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
all
the old
ideas I had for
DCEU.
that. Yeah, that was the old one. Yeah. But he pitched it to Universal. They liked his idea, and he probably just took Aquaman out of all the bits of the pieces of the
that's all he
script
did.
for the Trench.
You know what? I'm sticking
you
with
go.
my idea. We're just taking
Taking
Aquaman
it
out.
to Universal now. So,
Hmm.
so they're gonna get a writer and make this movie. So James Wan.
That must hurt for James Gunn because he pitched a Creature of the Black Lagoon movie a few years ago, and they turned him down for it.
Universal?
Guillermo del Toro already
Yeah.
did it.
And we talked a little bit about the Acolyte and stuff earlier. It was mentioned a few minutes ago.
How much
And I
of a
just want
script
you
was it?
guys-
Hold on. I'm sorry, Dob. How much of a
Right.
script needs to be written for this?
Probably-
asking.
Comes out of the water.
Just asking.
I don't know what the average Hollywood script is, but like
Like, I mean, a
2,000
lot of the
pages,
Universal monsters, I love them. God bless them. They have their place. But, like, we don't
Wolfman
really
has
need
nerds.
complicated fucking scripts for these things, huh?
Well, you
I'm
don't.
just saying. All right. Oof.
So
Damn, bro.
Terry, why are you bringing Sharon Stone into this?
Don't-
Yeah, you say that's who the person on the right was.
Oh, jeez.
nobody needs to worry. Manny Jacinto still is working with Disney,
Is this really working?
and well, he's getting money. He's getting paid.
Yeah,
so
I
I can
guess.
say it that way.
He was
He
great
will
on The
be
Good
playing-
Place.
On what place? Oh, The Good Place.
Good Place.
He will be playing
good
Lindsay
show.
Lohan.
Shit,
That's
is that Lindsay
by the
Lohan?
way. Lindsay
Yeah.
Lohan's on-screen husband in the new Freakier Friday movie. Lindsay Lohan is the one
hey,
in the middle.
listen, I gotta just say one thing. I typically don't talk about a woman's looks, but she aged better than I thought she was gonna age. Let me tell you that.
Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought all that Kitchen Confidentials would have caught up with her.
Yeah. Not
They
exactly
still
what I
want-
expected. Not exactly what I expected.
She doesn't
you
look
ask
anything
me-
like Lindsay Lohan right now.
Huh?
If you take this and look at another picture of Lindsay Lohan from like years ago, they don't look the same, like they're the same person.
That's what I'm saying. You thought
Yeah.
she would be. I mean, I saw somebody
This looks
ask me
more
for
like Beverly
change.
Goldberg.
I think looked more like what I thought Lindsay Lohan was going to look like than her. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, plastic surgery, there's a lot.
It's a hell of a thing.
Yeah, it's a hell of a
the hell
job.
of a- okay,
Hell of a
no.
job. Hell of a job.
She had to get a nose job after all that nose candy.
Yeah, had to get it done.
He's looking a little too much like Gollum. He got worn down.
All right. Why take away? What happened to BK? I'd rather see Justin.
I don't know. I will say that, Jamie Lee Curtis, she really mailed it in Borderlands.
Jesus, Bob. Yeah,
Bob.
Bob. Thanks, Bob. Bob.
Wait,
Yeah,
don't-
Bob
it's
just
not over.
Bob
Bob,
dropping
it's not
shots.
over yet, Bob. I got one more for you, Bob. You ready?
Bob,
There
Bobby
you
gonna
go.
love this one.
Here you go. You're gonna love this one. We got a
Ooh.
new trailer
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
for Kraven the Hunter.
This is direct to DVD, right?
No, that trailer was amazing. All right.
December 13th. It's supposed to
Just in
release
time for
in
Christmas.
theaters. Exactly. Russell Crowe is in this movie. You got that going for him.
What he did?
Russell,
What?
Russell Crowe shouldn't be in any more movies after his last few movies. The Pope's
Who is he in this
Exorcist was
movie?
horrible.
I don't
He's
know.
Craven's dad.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Uncle Kraven?
No,
Mhm.
he's still.
Uncle
He's,
Craig.
I'm sorry. He's who? What? Who the fuck cares about Craven's dad?
It's part
Everybody's
of the
got to have a
story.
dad.
No, they don't.
All right, and with that, we're gonna move on to some streaming news.
The trailer didn't look as bad as I thought it was going to. It looked better than the last one.
Yeah, I think it's because once again we have to set our priorities on us. Madam Web is out there in the universe, and how lonely that piece of junk was.
That's what I was saying in some of our chats. Like, you can make Madam Web look like a decent movie if you just take 90 seconds of it. You can make it look okay.
But if you watch more than that, then you're probably not going to like it.
Yeah, I mean, it just look. That's the whole. Once again, going back to Morbius, where I said it's not the worst movie ever made. And then Sony said, "Hold my drink," and they gave you Madam Web. I mean, like, it's look.
All right, so what do you think? You saw the trailer. Is it going to be better than Morbius or worse than Morbius?
Right now, I'll be on. It's probably going. It looks same level. So it's nothing to write home about, but at least it ain't Madam Web, bro. At least it ain't Madam Web.
Is he gonna do any scenes?
Fucking ain't Howard the Duck, dude. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, it's not.
Are we gonna see any scenes like Hot Rod, where he's the power of a bottleneck dolphin, and then he's gonna be like take on the animal spirits in this movie? Because that's what I'm feeling like we're getting.
Once again, real low expectations for that movie. Real low. Just like Borderlands. Somebody's like, Borderlands sucks. What did you think Borderlands was going to be? I mean, what did you think it was going to be?
Well, to be fair, the trailers for Borderlands was trash. And it had Kevin Hart in it, which I can't stand anyway. So,
did you ever play the game? Did you play all the games?
Yeah, yes. No, but it's not something about the game. They actually... Again, we'll get to what we can do.
Okay, but I haven't watched it yet, but the Borderlands games weren't... Like, they were fun, but they
actually held pretty close to things, the tone of the game and everything. The problem with this movie is they miscast everyone.
Okay, well, we can talk about that later.
That's all. Like, the wrong people were playing the parts.
Bob's happy about Kraven. Laid up with shingles.
Bob! Damn it, Bob! Hey.
Ring the bell!
Give it to Bob. Bob's got it. Bob had a double on that one, so we'll give it to him.
All right, let's talk about some streaming things. The other thing that happened, I don't know if you know, on the internet this week.
Did not.
James
on the internet.
Tinian posted some pictures.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
Tiny Onion. Yes, he posted some pictures. He posted a picture of a script for something that's killing the children. It's going to be the script. It was the first draft of the script for episode 102, The Princess and the Warrior. And I don't believe anything happened to the values of anybody attempting to kill the children.
Well, no, it's a script. Who gives a shit?
But he has a script now. It's real.
You know what? There's a lot of people out there writing scripts.
Oh, yeah. Dom has a
script.
Not
all of them get made. Not to say this won't get made. But the point is, when is this going to get made?
But it says it's a Netflix series on the script.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was. That's who.
Always, yeah, I think it was always.
But I mean, shit, we might get this in 2029. Let's all get excited now.
I think one of the writers was from 1889 and Dark. Those two German movies.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I did read their names, but I forgot what they were.
The Missing Kid and the ships, the one with the ships.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the show will probably be decent. It's just okay, but this gives us nothing of any sort of real progress. Yeah.
Well, no one's been talking about him for a while, so we had to post something so people talk about him. That's what happened. Like no one's mentioned his name in a while. So Marco left, but I thought he would enjoy this next bit of news.
That's all right.
There's a rumor.
We can take a break from him. I didn't even think he was going to be here today.
Yeah, supposed to be here. DC Studios is reportedly developing a Deadman animated series. Show is in the early stage of development. No writers, no script, no anything. But it's in talks to make this series. This was just kind of a we think this is happening.
This probably would have worked better as live action. Like this could have been their answer to Quantum Leap.
Oh,
this is the DC version of Quantum
Leap. That would be kind of cool.
I do love Quantum Leap.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, you get some funny stories. You can do a lot of different things. You go funny, you can go dark, you can get some mysteries mixed in. You can hit all the genres with one show.
Oh,
Yeah, it could have had the same tone as Doom Patrol.
That too.
mm-hmm.
See, now I want that. I don't want a cartoon.
I want to lot of leap. And
I
then
would be happy with this.
I'll watch it.
I'm still enjoying Harley. I'm catching up on Harley Quinn.
I gotta watch that episode still.
They're good. I don't know. I'm enjoying them.
Paramount Television Studios is shutting down completely at the end of this week. And
What does that mean? No more Star Trek?
No, it's going to
more Halo?
CBS.
Yeah, they're shifting everything to it's going to be under CBS.
Oh,
So Reacher, Time Bandits, Cross. I don't know what Cross is. Supposed to be for Prime Video, but it was all being done by Paramount Television. They're closing it down, laying off a bunch of people, and moving everything to CBS Studios.
Anybody seen that Time Bandits?
I have
Not yet.
seen it.
I saw one episode. I turned it off.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just not. Just the whole idea of it. It doesn't seem the same as the original. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not.
all right, let's talk about some comics, some comic
Ooh.
news. So we're gonna go into a little bit of creator news first. We're gonna talk about cards. So these are the Marvel Masterpieces XL. They're like 5x7 cards of the 2016 Marvel Masterpieces series. These were all drawn by Joe Jusko. And so you get like 3 cards in a pack, and they're huge, like 5x7.
I want
so
big
like
cards.
What time did?
Yeah.
What year did you say? The what year?
2016 series.
Marvel Masterpieces went all the way to 2016.
Yeah, they brought them back. I think they did a couple.
Yeah,
series
they
back in the
came
90s,
back. Like they took
and
a
they
break.
brought them back. Yeah.
Okay.
So Upper Deck owns them now.
Oh,
so
these
they
look
put
like
them out.
shit.
Yeah, well, it's the other thing about them.
Yeah, they're fine. I just don't need a 5x7. I mean, I'm gonna go put this shit on my desk, and that's the picture of my son.
They're going to grade these?
Joe Jusko will not.
Yeah, we gotta make new slabs. We gotta make new cases for these.
Well, they got the manga slabs now, right? Aren't they smaller, so they could fit in there?
But aren't those thicker? Like these are cards.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
super thin. You know.
Well, it doesn't matter because you
Ooh.
won't be able to get them signature series because Joe Jusko did not get paid for these. He got paid for the original cards in 2016, but he did not get paid for this reissue or redoing of the cards. So he's not telling you to buy them or not. He said, "Do what you got to do." But
Wait,
I'm
did
not
he
going to
even
buy
do
them.
them in 2016?
Hold
or
on.
he did stuff from the 90s.
Hold
He did them in
on.
2016. Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on now.
I'm holding on.
Oh, this is. You can't. What the fuck? Did you sign away the rights to these fucking things, and now you're saying you got to say more than this? You can't do this shit. Like, I'm not saying don't buy them or sell them. I'm just saying I'm not signing them. Did you sign away the rights, and now you're butthurt about it? Did they not pay you for it? Like, or are you
Well, to be
Does
fair,
Marvel own the rights to the art?
Yeah, they own the rights to the art. Then, like, okay, that was your deal that you made. Like,
yeah, but to his end, he's probably thinking he signed over the rights to the art for them to make a series of cards. They're now almost 10 years later doing the same cards over again, but pretending they're different. Because I'm sure if they reissued those other cards, there's probably something in his contract where they probably would have had to pay him.
No, hold on. They probably don't.
New format. They're probably sidestepping.
Actually, they probably don't.
Pay him again.
They probably don't. And that's what I'm saying. And if that is the case, then yeah, he says, I'm not going to go into a particular public forum, but you already, you lay a half a shit bomb in public.
Again, that's why I'm leaning towards the side of they probably did something outside the norm. Yes, in normal world, he's an old artist who's been around a while. I'm sure he understands the concept of when I do art and they pay me for it, that's it.
So why would
they
he just say that?
did something stepping around the contract that he had with them, which is why he's taking his stand.
Okay, but here's my problem with it. Then say that. Say like, hey, man, it looks like they're doing something funny business. They did some funny business to get around paying me for this. You can say that. They did some fun. That's what you can say. I mean, you gave half a shit.
Also be looking things from a legal standpoint of what he could do, and you don't want to go talking about it before you take your action.
Yeah, well, we don't. Hey, here's the thing: we don't know if he got paid the piece. Yeah. What's up?
He just said he didn't get money for the set, so he's not going to sign these cards. That's it. He doesn't want to sign them because he didn't get paid for the set.
Yeah, even though they pay him for a signature. I mean, I don't know.
So
okay.
So when they use his art on the comic books, a couple of years back, they were doing like C covers with his Marvel Masterpiece art on them.
Yeah.
He got paid for Marvel paid him for those every time. Every time they reused that art that he did for them, he got paid.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is he butthurt now because they had a deal and they just gave him extra cheddar because they were doing him a solid, and now they come out with these and they didn't pay him on this one, even though
they were doing him a solid.
Well, if they own the rights to the art, they didn't need to pay him for the covers. Pete, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying this sounds sus. It sounds sus because, like, if they own it and just because they pay you for something as a bonus doesn't mean every single time they do it, they have to do that. That's actually, you should be like, cool. I mean, it's a shitty deal you signed. I get that, but that's the deal you signed.
We don't, again, you're also.
Once again, I don't know because he won't tell us. The only thing he tells us is he didn't get paid for this. That's what I'm telling you.
Yes,
you got to give us more.
Again, assuming just as much as I'm assuming. That's my point. We know nothing about the deal. We know nothing about the deal.
Agreed.
All he's saying is, I didn't get paid, and I'm not signing these.
But that's not what he's saying. At the end, he says, no, I'm not going to discuss any of the particulars. Public announcement. Dude, you didn't have to announce anything. Like, why would you do that?
Which is why I am taking the position I am, thinking there is something done here that was around, that's outside of the norm.
All he's doing right now is not making his fans disappointed when they come to get one of these things signed from him. And then at the table, he's like, oh, I don't sign these. He's letting them know beforehand, don't bring these things for me to sign.
So, Dub, you said that they reprinted these masterpiece covers on comics and he got paid for those, correct?
Yes. I don't know if it was these covers, but whatever he did the
they do it in the 90s. The Hildebrands.
I think they used his art on comics.
So maybe, well, I'm just assuming like everybody else, maybe the terms of residuals expired. You know, after he did those, got paid for those covers, and he's upset now. I'm just saying.
Or it could be that they did pay him for that, even though he signed the rights away. I mean, that's a very easy explanation too.
Yeah.
I mean,
or he also, like me, is just not a fan of making a 5x7 version of a trading card.
If not, if not, sue him. If not, sue the shit out of Disney.
He doesn't have to sue him. He can do what he's doing. Just like, you know what? I don't like what they did.
Oh no. If they use if you have rights to this, no, absolutely not. If he has rights to this artwork and they used it without his permission, sue the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but I'm not saying that either.
But I am. And if you don't, and you just do these statements like this, then I'm saying you sound butthurt.
The product they made with his art, he doesn't have to sign it. He can say, you know what? I don't support this. I think this is shitty.
But you know, but at the end of the day, is he really going to turn down money?
Apparently he is.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, they'll bring him something else to sign.
Yep.
What's up, Repair Tech Tony? Good to see you, brother.
All right, let's talk about DC Comics.
That's not how the deal works a lot of times.
Oh boy.
Get your Spider-Man tattoos.
DC Black Label is giving us a Black Canary miniseries.
Tom King.
So Tom King and Ryan Sook. First issue comes out on November 27th, and it will be a 6-issue series. Here's a couple of the covers that they had. That there was definitely more, kind of like that DNA. Not gonna lie. B, you out there, man? That DNA looks pretty solid. My buddy B is a huge DNA guy. So.
I like DNA. That DNA's fine.
Yeah.
Let's just call this what it is. They're just trying to sell us covers. As you can see,
100%.
100%.
Well,
there's more.
Hold on now. The Constantine Black series was the Black Label was very good. It was.
Yes.
So
did they promote that Constantine book with more than 2 covers?
No, but there, we got Sims.
No, exactly.
Joe's on our channel. He's a Sim.
Comment.
Like, we know what the shit is. Yeah, you
That's
sell books to Sims.
All I'm saying is there's a reason we're getting
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the insides might not be good.
I think the inside's going to be secondary.
Well, he said, I read Tom King's post on this on X, and he said he was comparing the deep dive into Black Canary as to Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. It was going to be along the same line.
Shut the fuck up. That's blah 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 blah.
That's what he said. I'm just repeating his words.
Well, he's trying to sell it. He's trying to sell it.
Hey man, I got some snake oil for you too, bro. Whatever you want.
I got my own snake oil.
Don't worry. It grows your dick to be 20 fucking inches long, and it gives you fucking no nose hair.
I can send you some.
Yeah. I'm saying they could have done this with with John King, it wouldn't have mattered. People would just buy the covers. It doesn't matter.
Right. But I don't think we should knock the insides for it. We'll review the insides and we'll see what it's like.
We'll see.
Because the Black
I'm
Label
worried
has
we're
been
gonna
doing
get
pretty
the
good.
Frank
The Black
Miller's
Label has been
goddamn
pretty good
Batman
lately.
version of Black
After
Series.
Batman Dick Thong out there, like the Black Series has been pretty decent.
That was like 5
Batwang,
years ago.
what do they call it?
Nobody's
Batwang? When it used to be Batwang?
Batwang.
Yeah. I mean, if this is another Batwang situation, then it is. But like, let's give it a fair shake.
Like there's a ton
It's
of
not a male
Black
character,
Label.
so he will. Oh, it's just funny, Joe. Good job, Joe. All right, what's up next?
All right, let's go on. So going over to Marvel, the Wolverine is getting an ongoing series because
Why?
you demanded it.
No,
Listen,
Wolverine
enough.
rides again.
I blame you
No.
guys in the chat for this, for buying these Wolverine variants.
They're
That's
not
what I'm
even
saying.
good covers.
No,
dude, the
they're
covers are
not.
fucking horse shit, bro.
Yeah, this.
I thought I was done. I was like, oh, good. 4 of 4. Hey, what's up?
Who is this?
That's
Oh,
Bam.
there, dog. Good for
Mama
her.
Bear.
Pop back in a bam,
Hey.
give her a,
Right into
give her
it.
a 2 fuck them chat today. All right.
Ring the bell.
She gets it.
Dang,
All
Chad is
right.
on fire. All right. Anyway, Wolverine, more books, yada yada. All right, let's talk about some.
Bob, which one is it? Bobby, tell us who you rather. Let's see.
Some characters. Yeah, which 183.
Which one? Which ones? Yeah. That you can put.
Here's some reprints we're
Gold?
getting. Oh,
It's fucking Booster Gold.
X-Force
Don't
1
worry, we'll get Booster Gold.
and a DNA 1 in 25. Uncanny X-Men 1.
My God, that
And
X
David
that
Marquez
X Force is going to be canceled,
125.
right? That X Force has got to be
It
canceled.
should
That
be
shit was
canceled.
so bad.
It was bad.
It was so bad. They got to cancel it. They got to cancel the reprint.
That was terrible.
What
they're not
was
canceling
worse,
no
X
reprint.
Force or X Men?
They did that before. Yeah, they were both.
Yeah, I don't know.
You ain't
I
lying, that.
was just getting to X-Men 2 today, and man,
Yeah, they did. They did not. They need to reboot the reboot, bro. This ain't good. This is not good.
Hey, to pivot in the comics.
Yeah, when they were like, "Hey, the Krakoa era is done," we're like, "Okay, cool. Well, it was long enough. A little bit too long. Give us something new." And then they gave us this. We're like, "No, could we go back to the fucking island and nobody died? Because that shit was 100 times better."
I mean, I didn't hate Uncanny yet. You had a weird dragon in it, sure, but
It was a long issue.
But
it didn't
regular
even be that
X-Men
long.
with Cyclops, that one.
No, the Cyclops. I thought that's what he's talking about was the Cyclops one.
No. Well, this was Uncanny's. We're getting the second print.
Oh,
I'm
not talking about that.
I was talking about
X
Cyclops.
Men. The X Men with
read
Cyclops is
X-Men.
fucking horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I read that today, and I'm like, it ain't great.
So, what if Donald Duck became Wolverine? Second print by Pete Shimoko, and a 1 in 25 by Scotty Young.
Why?
Which we already got. All these things already existed.
So that was a regular cover with trade dress. Awesome.
Yep.
Venom
Well,
War
at least
1
we get Venom Horse. I mean,
and
yep,
Venom
both of
Horse
those.
by Clayton Crane, 1 in 25.
Yep, they're regular covers. One, I think the one was a foil, and then the horse one had trade dress. Because, well, hey, there's a horse in the trailer, so
There's a
we gotta
horse.
buy this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but isn't this a thing now? They're just putting them out there for solicitation. If they don't get enough orders, they just cancel them. Because it happened
I'll
last
follow
week.
up. I'll let you know if I see that.
Okay, yeah, let's know.
They have
Please
done that
cancel them.
before, but not
So it's
not
gonna
very
be
often.
$80 for Venom Horse when it comes out.
Exactly.
Terrible.
Why?
And then some
Some folks pay it.
image books. So the
Ooh.
Power Fantasy 1 second print has 2 covers.
Oh, that's
There-
right. I still
neither
got
one of
to
them
read
is
that.
neither one of them is a incentive.
Forgot about that.
The Grommets.
Do you though?
Do you?
Do you?
Well, I
Robert's
remember
one
you
thing-
didn't like it. I do remember. I said we should read it last week. You read it and didn't like it, and I forgot to get back to it. Grommets, however, I'm still enjoying.
Third print.
Number 1 third print, and number 2 second print.
There you go.
And then
It'll be 5 prints before they get to the trade.
Hey, just read it. That's all I'm saying.
Saga 67. It's going to
Really?
a second print.
Nice,
Really?
good for Saga.
Cult of Lamb number
Nice.
2 is going to a second print. And Red Before Black number 1
Yeah, never
from
heard of
Boom
What's that?
That just came
is
out.
going to a second print. Well, they come out today.
Came out last week. Yeah.
Oh, last week. Gotcha.
Last week.
That's going to a second print as well, and that'll be out on September 4th.
That Dave Johnson cover was pretty sweet on that one. There's a version.
I'm glad Saga selling. I think that's good news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
when it comes back
always
and then
good.
stops and then comes back again.
Yeah, well, that is a thing.
And
And
all
this
of a
Cult of
sudden-
Lamb thing, I'm not surprised, but I kind of am. Like I knew.
I don't know. I mean, I
game's
know it's a
huge.
game thing. It's a game thing. That's
It's
all I
huge.
know.
It's like
it's
it's
huge.
a game about joining a cult, basically. You know, like you're a little lamb and join the cult and try to make your own cult. And with that, that is our news.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Alrighty.
What did I miss about Deadman?
Animated series.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, should be live action. That's what you missed.
Like Quantum.
All right, let's take it,
Quantum
or
Leap.
should be Dark Justice League. So let's go.
right. You want to do take it or leave it? Let me find.
Take it or leave it.
Where the hell is it? There it is. All right, we got our reviews. Let's start off with the books. We got Bruce here, so I did a double dip at DC for us this week. Also because we like the first issue, or at least I like the first issue of Gotham City Sirens. So I thought, like, you know what? Let's at least read the second issue to see if they keep up the positive momentum they had, or if they shit the bed. Does anybody want to go first? Or you want me to go?
You can go first.
I still enjoyed it. I feel like we're still moving forward. Like, I know I kind of got an idea where we're going with the series. I mean, it's only 4 issues and it's going to run weekly through August. But
Yeah.
I still enjoyed this. It was a fun read. Art was all right.
Mhm.
I didn't love all the art at times. Like, a lot of times, like, a lot of them, their faces look very stretched, but I got used to it. But
if you like,
overall,
if you were
it.
in for it last week, you're gonna be. It's good to get. I mean, I hate to say it's good, but you're in for it.
You hate to say it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Good's
was.
a tough
It was.
word.
I like the Central Park stuff. I'm not gonna say what it was, but it was good. Had me laughing. It's nice to see these characters working together.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to see them not take them seriously either. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked all the
Yeah,
chaps.
I mean, I'm thumbs up on it too.
A lot of chaps in this one. A lot of people
Thumbs
wearing
up
chaps.
also.
Dub, did you catch it or no?
I did not.
Bruce gave you a thumbs up, right?
Yep,
Yep.
I got it.
All right.
But we'll still
Take
leave
it.
with the take it.
Yeah.
it was, like I
No
said,
more
it's a
issues.
good read. I'm
See
in
if
for.
they-
I'm in for all 4. We're not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
review
gonna be in
anymore,
for
but
all 4 too.
We're just gonna read all 4 and see it
Oh,
through.
brother.
Now, this was Bruce's suggestion on this next book, and I not read the other precursors to all this, but we have a new number 1. I thought, you know what, now's a good time to give it a try. These vampires, this DC versus vampires corner of the universe.
It was, continuing from where it left off, and Damien's a brutal bastard. That's all I gotta say.
Is this from where Blood Hunt left off?
No, this is
Yeah,
what Blood Hunt
Blood
should have
Hunt.
been. This should have been Blood Hunt.
You know what? This was better than Blood Hunt.
Yeah,
Yep.
slightly. It's still not like it was a little bit.
I don't know.
longer
I don't know
than-
what came before all this. 'Cause I
Here's
didn't read
the
all
other
the
thing,
lore and
too.
history, but
I think that I'll say that this is what actually really hurts
what
this
hurts?
series. They had to tell you. They should have started off by doing something that Marvel does at the beginning of the book. They give you the little bubbles of what the characters were, because there were people like even Constantine when he shows up in this book. I was like,
Yeah.
who the
I
fuck
wasn't
is
sure that was Constantine until
Yeah, who the
somebody
fuck
said
is that? You didn't.
it.
I didn't know.
Saying
Who
Johnny. I'm like,
John. I was like, is this Constantine? And then
is it
it turns out
Constantine or
it's
is it not
yeah.
Constantine?
And then I was like, hey, is the gorilla?
Is that Grodd or is that
Which
the-
one is it? You know what?
Delineate.
Yeah, it was like so. The art was so. It wasn't bad, but it didn't look like anybody.
I'll give you that, but at the same time, I still
Dude, it
kinda
didn't look like Lois Lane and Ghoul.
Talia?
Were the same fucking
Talia.
person.
I thought, they did that. They again.
I
that whole
fucking
little
didn't
section.
understand that. It was all right. It was done better than Blood. It was
I
better than Blood Hunt, but that's not saying much.
I like this corner of the universe, though. I like the world that they built. I want to kind of go back and check out the precursor stuff now a little.
Yeah, there's only this DC versus vampires, then All Out War. and then
Yeah,
I actually don't want to
check it out now.
What I actually want them to do is reduce the splitting of all the shit here and just give us one coherent storyline that doesn't seem to be split everywhere. Because, well, when you're reading it, it seemed like they're going back and forth and then mismatching stuff together. Like, if you read all the precursor stuff, I guess, like Bruce, you probably got it. But there's points where, like, wait a minute, Wonder Woman's doing what? And then, like, wait, why are they flying in with the Green Lanterns?
And
then,
that,
like,
but see, I know what you're saying, but to me, that's making me more interested in wanting to know the stuff I did.
Oh, see, I don't want to know any of that shit. I want to see, okay, cool. What are we going to do with Damian? And that's it. Like, I want to see from this point forward. I don't give a shit about the Green Lantern. Like, it was a waste of time reading that.
You can't complain about how did we get here if you didn't want. It's like waking up and walking in the middle of a movie. Well, what's going on?
I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it.
I was like, I haven't seen Kyle in so long. I'm like, no, not Kyle.
Kyle?
What?
Kyle Renner.
Yeah, Green Lantern.
Oh, yeah, whatever. What the fuck ever.
I don't know. Well, I'm giving it a thumbs up. I'm
giving it a crooked thumbs up because they could have just shortened it and streamlined it and given us a more coherent story that you could pick up and read. Because this isn't number one. It's its own thing. You could have just gone back and given like, hey, go back and read this. We didn't need that part. You could have made the characters a little bit more clear. It was jumbled a lot. And then when she was talking to what gorilla was it again? I can't even remember.
Grodd.
It was Grodd, yeah. So when she's talking to Grodd later on, I was like, wait, is this the same or not? And then wait, what kids? Why are we going over this again? So they did the normal DC stuff in it. But yeah, it was okay.
I don't know about normal, but what do you have with this, Bruce?
The only thing I had problem was some of the coloring. Because you couldn't tell some characters like Marco said. I'm like, who's this character?
Yeah, I was confused in that one little scene with the whole thing. Grodd, Constantine, Talia, Lois.
Oh, yeah.
Who's. Yeah. That whole scene, I will admit.
I was like, why is Lois brown?
But yeah, that's right. Yeah. I thought, 100%.
So I'll give it a thumbs up. I enjoyed DC vs. Vampires, and it's been good so far.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't get to this one?
No, I did not.
All right, no worries.
I did not get a chance to read books this week.
Okay, good. I won't ask you then again.
Yeah.
I won't ask you if you read this gem here. Johnny Quest #1.
Oh, that's funny, Rob.
Anybody else feel like they were reading the Venture Brothers?
Yes.
But worse?
I don't know what to say about this book. It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
I never liked the cartoon.
You didn't like the cartoon?
No, I didn't. I was always bored. When it got on, I was disappointed. I was like, shit, it's 11 o'clock already? I don't want to watch this shit.
Johnny Quest is amazing.
I never watched the cartoon, so I had no clue of this, but I wouldn't want to watch the cartoon. Yeah, I mean, I technically don't want to read this ever again, but I guess this is some people's style. It's just not for me.
I didn't care for that. I mean, it's not that it was bad. I mean, the story.
Biased review?
Interesting. Yeah, it is kind of biased. I will admit I'm biased against this because I was never really a fan, and I enjoy the Venture Brothers parody of this a lot more than the original source material. So, yes, I will admit I'm biased. I'd rather read a Venture Brothers book.
You know,
I'm not biased. I just don't. This ain't for me.
I wasn't expecting the whole where they going, the setup where it went.
I thought that was clever though for them. I mean, it's an aged property. Like it is.
Yeah, I guess. Can I give it a sideways thumb?
Yeah.
You go whichever way, sideways or
yeah, sideways because I'll give it another sideways.
That's what I say. We usually do crooked because you're still on the positive side. Are you positive crooked or upside down crooked?
Upside down crooked because I want to get the second issue of Read. Because if they're gonna do what they did with Thundercats, I'm not reading it anymore.
Just try to sell you covers because that's what they did with Thundercats.
I'm down on it. I'm just not interested.
Are they gonna do any spin-offs for this? Like, are you gonna get a Haji spin-off?
I don't know.
Where is Haji, Johnny? That was actually a line from the book.
Ultimately, though, unless you're a big Johnny Quest fan, you're not really gonna like the book. I don't think.
Okay, what's next?
All right, our next book, Ultraman I guess it's versus the Avengers. I don't know the X. I guess are they fighting or is that just supposed to be inclusion or crossing over or whatever?
Maybe a crossover.
Yeah,
crossover. Ultraman and the Avengers.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the X and Godzilla and King Kong.
There were too many words. I'm going to use a Marco complaint. There are too many words.
Yeah, this is nonsense.
In the first half and the the first third and the last third, they did way too much explaining.
Not a good crossover.
Because in the middle there was a good bit of action where we had some kaiju things going on, and there wasn't a lot of words. But when they were trying to explain things, I just got bored.
Yeah. Also, not a great Avenger team either. So who gives a shit?
Well, by the time Avengers showed up, I was already bored.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like mildly picked up by the fact that Ultraman showed up and was fighting.
The only part, except for I like the last page. I was like, oh, cool. But I'm not gonna pick up another one of these books to see what fucking happens.
They could have went with Ultraman X Godzilla or King Kong or Aliens.
Yeah, no, this was not as good as King Kong, Godzilla. I'm gonna grow crooked down. It wasn't terrible. It's just like I said, I just wasn't into it. I wasn't feeling it.
No, hey, take it or leave it. I'm leaving it. I'm not. It's not a choice to me. I'm leaving it.
All right, but I want you to say there was some interesting. But the art wasn't bad.
No, the art give you that. Give you that. Give you the art. The art was bad. It doesn't matter.
And maybe if I had, again, I don't have a strong connection to Ultraman, so maybe if I did, I would have felt more interested in like, oh yeah, go ahead, re-explain who everybody is. I just didn't care.
Look, if they gave me this book for free, I would just say no, thank you.
I like Ultraman, but I'm probably not going to. Based on what you guys are telling me, I'm not going to.
You know, the same Dub. I've seen tons of Ultraman TV shows, and it has the Avengers in it, so that was a no for me.
Yeah, and Kyle Higgins, you know, he can write some decent stories, but
I tried to. There was a cartoon series. One. I think there's multiple ones, but I watched like some of the cartoon series on Netflix, and it wasn't bad for Ultraman. But again, I just didn't have a strong nostalgia for the character, so I was like, it was all right. And then
did you watch the last movie they just came out with?
No, I didn't watch the movie though.
Give it a try because it's better than the animated stuff they put out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea of Ultraman. I just, like I said, it just didn't connect with me. And there is way too much exposition for me to care. Like at a point, I'm like, dude, what are you trying to explain? Stop trying to explain shit. Just tell the story. No, we didn't do Werewolf by Night. Unfortunately, thanks to me, you can blame me for our last Marvel pick. I would have done Werewolf by Night, but I didn't feel like cutting open my poly bag yet. I mean, I got the Raza one, but I haven't opened it yet, so
nice.
I didn't read it yet. But it did say, hey, let's do Iron Fist, the 50th anniversary, because I thought this was going to be all like
you.
I thought it was going to be all
I hate you.
This week was trash as a whole.
But you didn't find it interesting that what they did?
No, I don't care. No.
Wait, which story?
I'm just saying. I
like the first and the last one. That was
the birthday story was the best, and it was still a shit story.
Yeah. Yeah, you had the first story, and then the second story was the other Iron Fists. You had that.
Stupid.
And
first off,
you had the big. Did you check out the extra page with the barcode or the QR code?
Yes.
No, I didn't. Oh shit, no.
You might have seen it, not knowing that you did. With the after bit,
and
with the glowy hand,
like Kill Bill with the. Or like
I can't remember. I was so just annoyed. What I was thinking the whole time I was reading this shit is like, how can you even fix this fucking character? Like, I was thinking about it, so this is what I was doing. I was like, oh, dude, you know what would be cool is if they did this, and I go, oh wait, shit, that would make him Daredevil. So like,
oh man, you're right. That could have been nut shot of the week. I didn't even see it.
Shot of the week.
Yeah, right there in the. But I was thinking, like, what if he fought like a bunch of like ninjas that are street, and you're like, oh well, that's fucking Daredevil. And then I was like, what if you did this? And it's like, oh well, that would be what?
BK's got a point. His wardrobe choices and your wardrobe choices are very similar.
Bitch, you don't know me.
The V.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I can pull that shit off all day, every day. It's the little
yellow?
socks. It's the little yellow socks that I can't pull off.
It's the green
my
and
feet are a
yellow
lot
that I
bigger
don't
than
know
that.
if you can do though.
They look more like
Um,
slippers.
Yeah, I don't wear slippers.
Yeah, Iron Fist feet are very petite.
But I mean, like what? But
Like a
what?
ballet
While I
dancer.
was reading, because they gave you a sampling of 4 different Iron Fists, and the last one, besides the birthday portion, which made no fucking sense, but like
The
middle
birthday
part
portion
of it,
threw me off. It made me miss what actually happened at the end.
yeah, I had to go back and read that portion again. But like the middle part, I was like, okay, cool. But then it's like, well, is he just like an extraterrestrial fighting fucking Daredevil? Then I guess that's what his space should be. Then make that his fucking space. But I just don't see a place for Iron Fist. Like I just don't get where. Like it's. I don't know. I don't get it.
You have Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Yes, that you have that. Yeah, you got. I mean, yeah. You got him and Daredevil. So if you got Shang-Chi and Daredevil, then why the fuck do you need Iron Fist?
I hear you, but there have been a couple of runs that I liked. Like the Immortal Weapon stuff I did like with Iron Fist.
Do any of you have this book? If anyone has this book like handy, anyone in the chat, I'm curious, is there words above where it says Iron Fist? I read that there was words up there if you like kind of tilt it and you can see some words.
Oh yeah.
There. You can see the words?
Yeah, if you let me see. Can I figure out a way? I think I could probably change the color on this to maybe make it a little more easy for you to see. Does brightening it help?
Oh yeah,
there it is.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Kind of spoiling it.
But it's on the cover, so
it's on the cover. But yeah. And now that doesn't help. I think that one kind of did it the best here.
Yeah,
This
you
is
got
what
it.
Duff
Yeah,
was just talking about here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so if you didn't, if
Okay,
you're
so
not,
can I just give it a thumbs down?
you're
at
not
this
picking
point?
up what we're putting down. Yeah, that's it for this one. But maybe not, because check out the QR code.
Yeah, so still thumbs down.
Like
And
yeah,
thumbs
this,
down
this
for the
book
QR
is
code.
was all
Thumbs
over the
down.
place, like
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah. Words.
Bruce, thumbs down.
Words.
Oh.
I'm going to give this a thumbs up because it was the best book I read all week. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
Thumbs
You're
down.
about to get kicked off the show real quick.
Well, he could have been right. This could have been the best book because this was a rough week. I think the Gotham City Sirens is probably the best.
Sirens was probably better, and
I
even
think
the V-War thing was better.
Yeah.
I honestly think the way they played out, these probably went from best to worst because I think it was Sirens, and then I like the Vampires probably.
Yeah,
next.
I would agree.
And then probably Johnny Quest or whatever.
It's better. Johnny Quest was
Over
better
Ultraman.
than this.
Yeah, and then Iron Fist. Well, I mean, this wasn't terrible. There was bits I didn't need to read. Like,
Move. Let's go.
hey,
I just
sad that
understand
they don't
the
do
whole
Iron Man
purpose
better.
of this book.
Iron Fist, you mean?
I'm on the crooked side though. Just for
I'm
those-
sorry, Ultraman. I wish they did Ultraman better.
Yeah, Ultraman.
That's disappointing.
All right, well, let's get to TV. I left this one in because I'm assuming Bruce watched these.
Yes.
So I want to hear his take. Dub, I don't know if you went back and watched any more. I did not. I've only got the first 4 down under my belt for Batman, the Cape Crusader. So I'm still
I did
first
not.
half done. But Bruce, did you watch these?
Yes.
What did you do? So this is for you to give your take on this.
I have a love-hate relationship with the original Batman animated series.
Okay.
And I really loved how they made this for adults. This was not made for kids.
No, it is not.
I will say this: my favorite villain of the show, 2 favorite villains were Two-Face and Penguin. Penguin was brutal as hell. I like that take on the character. I like the take on Harley.
Oswalda?
Yes, Oswalda. What she did, I was like, wait, what? What's she doing? You know, I like that.
Killed the wrong one. Oh, sorry.
I like that Batman wasn't too seasoned and he was learning as he went along. So I love the series. I gave it a perfect 10 on my show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's bold. I again, I watched half of it. I was just explaining.
Bold move there, Copper.
One. I liked it, but at the same time, I still felt like I've seen this already. Like I still felt. I mean, yes, the tone was a little more leaning adult than kids, but I still felt like we did this already.
Did you finish the whole series?
No, that's what I'm saying. I only did the first half.
So I still got to watch the other half.
Okay. But I mean, 10 out of 10. So we'll just go with
all I have to say is Firefly.
Interesting. Well, I just watched Firefly in Harley. Well, not him, but they had to get his torch in season 2 to break into Mr. Freeze's place. But on that note, what about Kite Man? Kite Man, hell yeah. Anyone? I watched it last week.
Only seen the first.
I watched it when it came out last Thursday.
Yeah, it's good. It's still good, man.
It's still good. I mean, well, we don't have a lot to cover as far as streaming shows go right now. No House of Dragons anymore.
It's done well. Hell yeah. Keep it up. Keep it going. Keep it good. Would you like to add anything to that, Pete?
No, it's good. It's good. Just watch it again.
Yeah.
Watch it again. This one was what? So last week was the time travel one. This one was shit. Which one was this?
Yeah, there's no shitting in the toilet.
That was the last week. That was the time travel one.
Yeah.
With the don't use that toilet.
Yeah.
What the hell did they do this week?
I watched this one right before I went out to Chicago.
I don't know, because again, I watched it on Thursday, so it's been almost a week since I saw it. But point being, it's a damn good show if you like this sort of adult take humor.
I think they did a good job. All right.
Now, our next bit, I am behind, so I did not start it yet. But I know some of you might have. I still got to finish up season 3.
I ended up watching, like, I was going to watch one episode. I did watch one episode with my wife. She's like, yeah, you probably going to watch the second. I was like, yeah. And then 4 episodes later, I finally stopped watching it. So
isn't there only 4 episodes?
I think there's 6. I thought it was going to be 4, but I think there's 6.
6. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I liked it. No. I like what they're doing with it. I kind of sucks that it's ending.
I'll give you the thumb.
I gotta tell you, the best part is I also like Offman, the guy from Parks and Recs, and I think him and his wife do a wonderful job in this TV show. They really make a difference in it. So
they're both in this.
Yeah. The one that I don't know what she was in. My wife's told me what she was in, but I knew it was her from the book, from his book. Huh?
Wasn't she Will and Grace?
Yeah, that's what she said. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't really watch Will and Grace.
So I guess she's Grace or whatever.
Or something.
I'm sorry, she's Grace.
Megan Mullally.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, Megan Mullally. So, but yeah, I mean, really cool. I thought they were doing a good job. I don't know what the last 2 episodes are going to bring, but I enjoyed it. My wife enjoyed it. It's going pretty well. It stinks it's ending. I don't know. Like, I don't want to give anything away with it.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You got it.
I'm glad they got away from the Victor
character.
That's the Victor character seems to be overacting at this point. It's just like, okay, we got it. But
yeah, you need Victor.
Did you watch this, Bruce?
Victor should have been killed.
Yeah, they should have killed Victor. It's just, was I wrong with that, Bruce? Like, it's like every time Victor's there, it's like screaming at the camera. I
just want the forward the scenes with Victor.
Yeah, really bad.
I was mad when it ended. I was like, "This is it? Six episodes?"
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah. I wanted more, but it was,
I thought I was not going to like. I thought I was not going to like Klaus. I thought I was going to have enough of that Klaus character too, Klaus. But I didn't. Yeah. Actually, what they did with him, I thought they did a really good job. So, yeah, I mean, Victor sucks, but whatever.
Fair enough. Right. Fair enough. All right. So with that will take us to our film review, which we've talked about it a couple of times already, as we've just somehow hit upon it a couple of times in the news. I saw it on Sunday with my son. My wife had a girls' day, so she was with her friends. They were hanging out, so took my son to the movies, and he wanted to see Borderlands. And I was like, all right. It's like, it's PG-13. It's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy-ish as far as humor goes. You know, no worries of going too far. But man,
they went too far.
No. It's fine. It's fine. So some of the language got pretty fun. The bits he laughed the most are things he can't repeat without getting in trouble.
Okay.
But they weren't really bad words. It's just the way that they put the words together. It's like, don't repeat that. It's like, just talking about butts and things. Yeah, it's just, it's childish humor. Like it is what it is. It fit the tone of the game. My problem with it is the casting wasn't great. Kate Blanchett, awesome. Oscar-winning actress. I don't see her as like the action star that she was playing in this. Like,
who'd she play in it?
She was Lilith.
Oh, and who is she? What she win an Oscar for?
Well, I don't remember what she actually won for. I know she got nominated for Elizabeth. She was, she got nominated a bunch of times. Anyway, point being, and then you got action star Kevin Hart, and of course they make jokes about him being the shortest soldier in their army, yada yada yada. But him as Roland, I don't know. And like I said, Jamie Lee Curtis was just not good.
Who was she?
She was like the scientist, Tanis or something.
Really?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, like it's just the way she delivered her lines. It was just she was trying to be eccentric, but it just came off as just
not well.
She mailed it in. Like, it just didn't play well. She was trying to play it like flighty and aloof, and it didn't come off well. It just, I don't know. But for all in all, what it wasn't a terrible movie. I would still watch it again. It's like, if you enjoy things like The Meg and The Meg 2, you can just enjoy something like this for being what it is.
The Meg.
It's just a nonsense movie about nonsense. And as long as you accept that, you don't have to have higher expectations for it. That's really it. I mean, my only other complaint is whether it be budget or what, but some of the end game CGI was fucking Scorpion Kingish.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't have to hear it, I guess. Turn the camera off. He doesn't have to.
Right. Did you like Kate Blanchett? Did you like Kate Blanchett as Hela?
Hela, she was fine. It still wasn't perfect casting to me as her as Hela, but this, she felt. There was a scene in this with her acting with Gina Gershon, and Gina Gershon plays Moxie, who is like she runs like the bordello or the burlesque show, like whatever. Anyway, so she's acting with Gina Gershon, and Gina Gershon saying like, "I knew your mother," and I'm like, "Dude, aren't you guys like the same age?" Like, it just felt uncomfortable. Like, I just felt like Kate Blanchett wasn't the right person for this role.
I see.
That's all. I don't know. So I'll give this again a crooked thumbs up. It's worth watching. It is not. You don't have to go to the theater. You're not going to miss out any big screen spectacle. You can watch this at home, and it'll be just as good. So stream it when it's out if you like this kind of thing and you like Borderlands. But other than that, you're not missing much. There will not be a sequel.
All right.
I'm pretty sure there will not be a sequel.
It has worse reviews than Madam Web.
It was not worse than that. I would probably watch this again before I will watch Madam Web. I'm never watching Madam Web again. So I would watch this again if this were on.
All right.
I'm not going to make plans to do it again, but it is what it is. But there we go. There is our take it or leave it. So let me run Marco's Under the Radar, and then he can tell us all about some books that
let's go.
We should know.
All right, Under the Radar. Didn't pull the thing up. Pete won before.
Sure. I was waiting for you. I don't want to. You can do it. It's fine.
All right, so we all know Daredevil, Born Again, but let's give a little refresher on a couple things that are going to happen there. We saw a lot of people. We're going to name some that are there, some that might be there, some that could be there, and maybe some books you might want to just look into anyways if you didn't know they could be part of this. Okay, here we go. Daredevil, Born Again. We got the muse. For those people that don't know, he's this artist dude that used blood for a portrait. Nobody cares, but they do. He says hello. First Spears. Daredevil Volume 5, number 11. Everybody knows this, but there is actually another cover for that. The Malieve, I believe, is the one with the Defenders outside. That thing doesn't sell for shit. Nobody cares.
Nobody gives a shit about those.
Nobody gives a crap about that book. But the other book, they cover CGC 98 as of recently, 215, 185, 169. 96 is 107. So make sure you're not buying 96s. Raw is averaging 45. It looks like this is the Raw book to sell, if you ask me. But next up, there is a secondary book, and it does sometimes get set in a combo. It's his first cover appearance, but also Also, they're calling it his first cover appearance, but it might have a little bit more weight to it because it's also the first time you actually see his real face. This is his real face. This is what he looks like. So it's in this book. It's in Daredevil number 14, CGC 98. However, the last one sold for $90. That was the fourth in 2024. Before that, a one for $162, 94. Recently selling for $59, which is very interesting uptick because why would you buy a 94 for $59 when, you know, a quarter ago they were selling 98s for $90? But any hype gets real hype, so maybe there'll be a couple more of these 98s coming
Maybe
out.
crack it. You got confidence in your presence.
Well, I'm just saying that there's not even a lot of 98s graded. I think this is one of those ones where if he does show up or they say it's his first cover, maybe we're gonna get a little more play. It was interesting because Raws are selling for $20 near mint, and they were selling the pairs for like, wasn't it like $60 on average? Let me go see. Yeah,
for a while
like,
there they were. Yeah, a while these were paired up, but they were doing very well.
Still doing it. They're still doing it as paired up agains now. All right. For those that don't know, Bloodspot was the first one that actually Blind Spot in 2010. He actually finds the mural of blood. That's what Muse's first thing was, this mural of blood. Bunch of different people's bloods mixed together, including somebody's daughter. It doesn't matter though. His first appearance is in a shit ass book called All New, All Different. Point 1, Volume 1, Number 1. This has at least 3 covers to it. The A cover on the left is the one that does the best. Also, there is a B and C cover that look very similar with it. Huh?
Nobody loves these point 1 first appearances.
They suck. But this is where he is. CGC 98, $20, $51 for the other one.
Sam Alexander.
I like Sam Alexander.
Kamala Khan.
No, Kamala Khan was that. She has 15 first appearances.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Raw number 3 averaging for cover 1, and then $1 for any of the other variants. Nobody really gives a shit about it. But just so you know, that's where they are. That is it. And yes, there's different people, including what's his name on Hyperion. Wait to see PSA. Don't.
Do you got his Daredevil book in here too, or do you know how you skipped it?
I didn't skip it. Yeah. White Tiger, Hector. I did so many that I had to cut some of them.
I got you.
White Tiger, Hector. Now, let me explain something about Hector real quickly. Hector does have other people in it. And Hector was he was the White Tiger mainly in the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. We see in volume 1, number 19, CGC. Now, this book is a magazine style book. Also sells for a lot. One of Pete's favorite. Pete loves this book. He loves all these Kung Fu Deadly Hands.
I like the Kung Fu stuff from back in the day.
Easy one to remember. Raws are averaging $115. That's just what they're selling for because not a ton of these sell. Not a lot of them are in good shape, but the ones that are at least decent shape are selling for $115. Now, here's kind of 2 interesting.
You go look in those milk crates underneath the tables at your LCS. That's where they got these mags.
If you can get this one. And if you can get this one, you got a lucky day, man. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, the National Lampoons. Yeah, you're probably not going to find them maybe at a shop, but maybe you hit up a Goodwill. You hit up a used bookstore.
That's where you'd find them. Yeah, antique store. This is what you still find in the antique stores, not the comics, but this. Because they don't know what to do with
the mags. That's all I'm saying.
CGC 9.0 is almost $500, $477. Last 2 sales, $499, $477. 8.0s, $219, $168. Either way, buying them online raw is not a good idea. You should probably, as Pete said, this is one of the cases where Pete said sometimes these mags, people like them raw. The Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, it's either you buy it graded or you buy it dirt cheap from wherever you can get it because the raw magazines sell for a pretty high amount of money, even though they're not in good shape. All right. So here's the other part. This is a very short lifestyle for our man Hector. And I don't know if you guys had watched the video,
but hanging out at a bodega or something like that.
He didn't look like he was in the best of health. Do remember that he's not the only mantle holder of the White Tiger, and Ava was originally rumored to be the White Tiger that did show up in the original Daredevil thing that they screwed up. So we remiss if we did not mention Ava, the sister of Hector, who took the mantle for it. Her first appearance is volume 1, number 20, Avengers Academy, Fear Itself. Terrible, absolutely terrible event. Fear Itself was trash. However, this book, CGC 98, 220, 200, 271. It actually sold for a lot more than that. Raws averaging $20, $30 for the set. So here's another one where you got to remember this book was being pumped during the time period of if it's not on the cover, it doesn't count as a first appearance. So
that's what I was about to ask you. Yeah. I don't see her on the cover. I don't see her name on the cover either.
No, yeah, it isn't on Academy. People like the Shadow Heroes Avenger Academy better because of the cover. So some people were trying to push that as the better book. Anyway, sets are selling for $30. Raws pretty much sell similar between both number 20 and number 21. The CGC numbers are pretty similar, I guess. I mean, I don't know. They don't grade 21 really. That's kind of a pump and dump book, but get both because whatever gets pumped once, it can be pumped again. All right. Next up, we know both these people are coming back. We're getting Kingpin and we're getting Vanessa. So for those people that don't know, Kingpin has banged multiple women and had 2 wives. One of them is Vanessa. What are you looking at that for? You didn't know that? Brucifer, tell something new every dinner.
I am not a Marvel fan.
Well, he has. He's banged a couple people. All right. Amazing Spider-Man number 70. Now, they say this is her cameo. I'm not going to argue with it. Pretty much, I'm just not going to argue with it because it's well past time to be arguing with this type of stuff. 9/8 recently once sold for 139, but before that, Vanessa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first wife. 385, 344, the one that's actually in the TV show right now. 9/6 is 165. Raws in near mint. This is what's weird. Raws in near mint going for about $30. Really? Now that was everything from near mint plus to near mint. I don't know, man. I'd be very skeptical about that. Everything else, I shouldn't say INCNS. Everything else was averaging $10. Okay, so for those people that don't know,
back to that cover for a second.
Yes, please.
That is what this magnet's from.
Hey, there you go.
Nice.
I got this magnet. Holy shit! Let me check.
So, as I said, Vanessa banged Kingpin, as married people do, and they had a child named
Married people have
Dick
sex?
Flesk. Huh?
Married people have sex?
Yes, they did.
Oh, okay.
And the product that they're banging was a son by the name of Dick Flesk or Dick Fisk. Dick Fisk. Say that 10 times soon.
Just say it once.
Dick Fisk, if you have been watching TAC, you should know his first appearance was as the schemer. Hello, Daddy. And this is him. I actually pulled out where he does it. So the guy on the cover, what is this? Hey, you know how he knows his first appearance, Dub?
It's on his name is on the cover, and I'm guessing that's him on the cover on the
right.
Yeah, clothes.
Yeah, and then he takes it off, and then that's the head of Dick Fisk. Also, Vanessa's first full appearance is in this book. It is Spider-Man 83.
So, second appearance.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it was a cameo first appearance, actually.
I just think it's a little on the nose to announce him that way.
What, Dick Fisk?
Well, his name's Dick Fisk, and the coming of the schemer.
The coming of the schemer, yeah. So, and that's where he says, like, if you read the thing, it says, "I am your son." So you know he's a Fisk.
Oh, they did like a reverse empire there.
Yeah. CGC 9. I am your son. CGC 9.4. Yeah. Yeah. Not Darth Vader saying I'm your father. It was him saying I am your son. CGC 9.4, $475, $466. I actually like the character. They turned him into the Rose, and I actually enjoy the character of the Rose and Kingpin. This is because there are rumors that his son is going to make an appearance as some type of.
You just like purple ski masks.
Yeah. Sure. Raws and mid-grade selling for $30 to $15. People love this book.
Rose. He's got the purple ski mask with glasses.
Oh, don't worry, we'll do it again. By the way, this is the first appearance of him as a Rose, as the Rose. Do you know why we know that, Dub?
Yes, there's a rose on the cover, and the name is on the cover.
Yeah, there we go. CGC 9.8 is going for 139, 125, and 125. Very under.
He's got to be an on the bottom kind of guy,
but
right?
Does it?
He has to. Like this
is that
his size? He's just his girth.
That's his hands cutting the roses.
I was about to say that. Is it the first appearance of his hands?
First appearance of his hands on the cover. So
yeah. I don't know. 50-50. Maybe that's why 9.8s are undervalued at this point and under the radar. The Newsies. I don't even think they call them Newsies anymore. Don't they call them newsstands now? But whatever. The Newsies. 169, 215. You see a little bit of a drop in price here, but that's Newsies. Anyways, like Raws near mint's going for 18, averaging $7. Good book to get, just to get. I actually really do like the Rose character. I think it's great. Okay, now for all those people that don't know, Kingpin didn't just bang and marry one person. He banged and married somebody else, and he married or at least had kids from somebody else. And then somebody else they had kids from was Mary Walker. We all know Mary Walker. We've seen her before. as Typhoid Mary in the spectrum of this Netflix. Do you guys remember
this?
This?
An Iron Fist.
Yeah, she was an
I
Iron
know
Fist.
who she is. I know
yeah.
who she
all
is.
right. So,
All right,
but she
I know
also popped off a Hellspawn for
She was in Star
Kingpin.
Trek.
Huh? No, she's from Marvel's comics. She's Typhoid Mary.
She was in was it the second Star Trek movie? She was Peter Weller's daughter in the.
Okay, well, nobody cares about that. We're not
the
talking
new
about
movies.
that.
I figured Bruce
Daredevil 254. Here we go.
How is he?
9/8, 300, 197, 281, 400, all over the place for 9/8.
Weller had the big bad starship, and Khan was trying to kill him. She was the doctor.
Yes.
We're talking about Typhoid Mary. Nobody gives a shit what you're talking about. 9/6 on the other hand, $48.
You know,
Look at that drop off.
earworms and stuff like that. Con.
You can be a bit much. They need a break. They need a transition piece.
Yeah, transition was something that makes sense to what the topic we're talking about.
We're
Raws,
talking
near mint, $21. Everything else, $10. There we go. The price of this book has really dropped, by the way. But here's it is, because when I said, hey, we're going to talk about Kingpin's sons, she had a Hellspawn too. Brian here, who was Ferris.
Grab a picture from his fucking Tinder profile. What is this?
This is like the first time we see him, actually, I think. But he then changed his name to Brian Butch Fisk, and then he changed his name to the new Kingpin. Anyways, also a rumor that it's going to be one of the kids. This is the other kid.
You don't like it.
Through hell, look at that great cover. This is the
Zdarsky.
Thanking you, Ron. 9/8, $0, because nobody got this grade for 9/8 because nobody's got faith in this child. 9/6s are $15. Raw is selling for $9 on average.
Like it's Cannibal Augustus Gloop right there.
Dude, it looks terrible.
$9.
Absolutely horrible. You know what I'll say is, this is what I'll say. It looks like they're using a lot. It looks like they're using a lot, not just for this, for all the other ones. For what's the guy that also does a lot of the Star Wars stuff?
Star Wars?
No, hold on.
Where you going? Oh, Jesus, where are you going?
I'm going back. Oh shit.
Oh, that's forward.
Yeah, I know it's forward. Oh my god, what the hell's going on? Why won't it go back?
Stop
pressing the buttons.
I'm not pressing shit.
Where's he's on this first one? Who wrote this series of Daredevil? Charles Soule. Thank you. Well, it looks like they're using a lot of the Charles Soule stuff in this, so I would be surprised if they end up with going with the Zdarsky stuff.
Well, because they cast Anthony Jr. from The Sopranos, and that's what everybody was thinking. That's who was good. Or not Anthony Jr. Gandolfini's kid, not actual.
Doesn't matter if you put a purple mask on, Pete. You can look whatever you want to. All right, but let's look back at
a purple mask. He could be Butch.
Yeah. Well, if he wears a purple mask, he can't be Butch. He can only be the Rose.
Yeah, then he'd be the Rose.
Rose, yeah. All right. CG's. Let's look at the Kingpin book. I still feel like this is a kind of an undervalued book, even though people the higher rings aren't. What's that?
Still too expensive. I still need one for my run, but
oh, dude,
I don't want to buy. I don't want to be paying
$500
for a beat copy either, because then I'm.
There's some good looking 3.0s, man. I will tell you this. But
I know I just haven't come across any good.
But here we go. We're gonna review these.
2.5 or 3.
Here's what kind of sucks. You ready? CGC 8.5s get up to $3,613. Yeah, it went down at one point though. Till I think this is recent sales of this book. Till the reminder that Kingpin was coming out, the book had dropped to around $2,700 on average. So it was sub 300. So it's coming back up. 5.5s are now at $779. See, I always think that 5.5-6 range is kind of a sweet range for this book because it does present very well. We've talked about this if you've been watching our grading series. That era right there for these 12 centers, when you get something in the 5s to 7s, it's a really good looking book. These actually were around previous sale to the 779 was 720, but it was averaging 750. So they haven't gone up that much. It is all about presentability, though. I mean,
haven't gone down either, though.
Yep. And then 3.0, 452. But there's been 3.0 sales that are high in the same quarter for $590 and as low as $379. It is all about presentability in that low 3.0s. So Pete, if you want to try to get the 3.0 range, it's reasonably priced, but like you got to look at the covers. You got to make sure it doesn't say scanned image. I know. Yeah, see what it is. Raw is selling for there was one Raw that sold. A lot of Raws don't sell anymore. 455. They said it was VG, and there was 33 bids on it.
Wow.
Holy shit. Wow.
So Kingpin's like it hasn't gone down I mean, I feel it makes sense that it's gone up a little bit. He's had a steady presence, like for the past couple of years now. He was in Hawkeye, then he was in Echo, and now he's coming back to Daredevil.
I think the most declines we've seen are on the higher grades because some of those spiked so high because of the timing with the pandemic and also
it's not just that. For a long time,
I think the highs got so high, those have come down, but. Yeah, the mids and low grades
just stayed where they are. Yeah,
it was such an undervalued book. Even when the Netflix stuff first started showing up, it didn't really get going till like post 2019. Then the book really started to pop up, and then it got way too high in 2020. It came back down. Now you're seeing these little ebbs and flows where you're getting about $1,000 ebb and flow to anywhere from $600 to $1,000, $1,200 in the higher range books going up and down. And then in the mid-range, you're catching like anywhere from, $50 to $150 in that mid-range. And then in the low range, it really is a presentability thing where it can fluctuate a whole $200 or plus, which is kind of wild. But it's good. I mean, it's good for the market. So like when people say the market's dead and sucks, well, this is a perfect example of a book where it's like, well, not really. It's a pretty stable market. Anyways, but that's just it. I just wanted to take a look at that. I was going to look at Bullseye because we knew Bullseye came up. But I decided to go with Kingpin instead because I actually like
this is the book you try to hunt. The shop that prices via Overstreet. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, you guys do? Cool, Brando. All right, so those are our books.
Okay, can I add a little side note to your presentation?
Please do. Yes, go ahead.
I want some Sunnyside eggs.
The actor that plays White Tiger in the new Daredevil series, he passed away last year of cancer.
Shit,
Kamar Dela Reyes. He played Antonio Vega on One Life to Live, and he's One Life to Live fans. So I'm assuming that they're not going to replace him. So I think you're right that
they might go with a female version.
Yes, female.
Thank you for adding that. I appreciate that.
I thought they were still going to do the female handoff thing. That's what I assumed.
I would assume there's going to be. I'll be honest with you. I'd be honest with you too. I think if they're expecting to extend some of these universes too, they're going to. I think they learned from the Tony Stark thing. They're going and the Captain America thing. They're going to start having to make legitimate handoffs, right? Like you can't just keep going with that, especially if you want to use some of these characters.
Not necessarily.
I think. Well, you could say not necessarily.
Secret Wars reset. Secret Wars reset. We can just have a new Cap. It could be new Cap. New actor, but it's still just
Cap. But I think if you hand it off to somebody, either way, you can hand.
That's what I'm saying. I still think we're getting new blood after Secret Wars.
New blood. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're saying the same thing. So
except for Wolverine, it will be Hugh Jackman for the next 20 years.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. That's locked.
I'm saying it's a different. My angle is more of it could still be Steve Rogers.
Yeah, some of them could still. Yes, we could go back to Steve Rogers.
Yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't have to hand it off to Bucky or hand it off to.
Absolutely, I think you can absolutely do that. But I'm thinking like some of the other characters. You can easily hand stuff off to them where you don't need to start overpaying characters to. Well, plus, some of them have to get retired out anyways. Okay, what's going on? Comics with Dan. What's up, Comics with Dan? All right, next up, let's get into
comics.
Looking into some books, I guess. Right? Is that what?
There we go. I'll run the thing.
We'll be right back.
Ready for our final segment. Oh wait, that's the background, not the thing. Where's the thing?
You lost the thing.
I didn't put it up yet because I don't know if we want to go with Bruce's books first or Dub if you want to do your book first.
Do you have multiple books, Bruce?
He's got two.
Absolutely. You can do yours.
Yeah, let me do this one really quick. I just have one book real quick, so let's do that and then
fair enough. That's why I figured we'd let you just go and do yours.
All right.
Ooh, Voltron.
There's my book.
Voltron.
So this book is in my PC, and I was going through the books today of which ones to show, and I put a couple out there, and Marco chose this one. So I decided to do this one. So this is it right here. It's pretty clean copy. I'm definitely a fan. So let's take a look at it. I got some close-ups of this. So here is the top edge of the book. Not the sharpest corners ever.
Wait, hold on. Let me get rid of we don't need that.
Yeah, I didn't know if I could do the other camera thing, so like I just went with these pictures here.
No, that's fine.
So the corners are decent up top. I think I'd have a couple more shots of
Yeah, spine side looks fine.
yeah, well, I'll show you some up in the bottom. That the outside corner looks a little rounded there as well.
A little bit.
So when we look at it a little closer, though, so here's your top of the.
Can we look at the bottom?
What's that?
I think he wants to go back to the bottom.
No, yeah, you got it. You hit it. No, you hit it in the next picture. Right. You got it.
Cool. So let me give you this right here. Yeah. So top corner, there's right in the middle. There's a right under the sword, I believe that is. You see that little tick right there. And then
that thing's pretty tiny though.
The small tick, yeah, it zoomed in pretty well.
Yeah, that's very zoomed in.
And then right by that Mac Fury there, you can't see it, but it's a little crunched. I don't think it breaks color too much.
It's under the Y. On the Y? Yeah. Are you talking about by the Y?
Yep. Yeah. The R and the Y right there. There's a couple.
So you can see. No, you can see it. It is. It's a little dot color there, which.
Yep.
It's unfortunate.
It's definitely crunched. Yeah, like it got folded or something at some point. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I did any other. It's still not. It's not bad. I mean, you can't see unless you look at it real close. Yeah. Let's see here. So here is. I was trying to show you the bottom right corner and then the top.
Yeah, I
top
see the
bottom corner.
It's rounded a little bit there, and then
two corners on the right side there. So
it looks like the tiniest little bit is missing from the green, like the black outline of the green.
Yeah, there is like it's right on the black portion and the green portion. You see the small. That's not going to kill you here.
Yeah, it's so small.
Not too bad.
And you get a little bit of a. You got some color loss on the under events. Black. You take the diagonal down. Yeah. Where says that?
Where are you saying that?
It's underneath with their vents.
Under vents,
in the black, follow the black line. There's a little bit of. It looks like a smudging of color,
like a little line. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, then you got the back cover here. I mean, overall, it looks decent.
Yeah. Go Voltron Force.
Zoomed in on the top a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean it's pretty, not too shabby.
It's pretty clean.
A little bit.
At a minor tear, the corner.
It's a pull. Yeah. That's a pull.
The top, the spine side corner there.
Yeah, is that just a pull? It looks like a pull, right?
Yeah, it's just a pull, I believe.
Yep. Okay.
And then, but the bottom of the
you see the round, rounding,
yeah.
Well, not even just that bottom left.
Yeah, it's got a little piece sticking out of one of the pages, like not an overhang. But from another book, like it's got a little piece.
Yeah, it's another. It's just shitty
from somebody else's book.
How it's cut,
crappy cutting.
Yeah.
Did you can kind of see it right there a little bit better?
Yeah. Did we have another book a graded book to compare this to on that to see if it's just a general?
I can pull one out, but I don't know where it is exactly right now.
Okay.
I might have one. Let me look out.
All right, cool.
Looking for.
There's a little bit of a creasing at the bottom of the book right there.
Yeah, like right in the
2 inches in, 2 inches inside. Yeah, I see it.
Yep. And then here's the inside. I gave you the
looks good.
Staples.
Those staples look good.
Looks
the
good.
bottoms look pretty secure. The top ones all right?
That's just an angle that's light.
Yeah, I was trying to give you good pictures, but it was hard to find good. I took a
color on the interior looks good. Yeah. Pages look good.
Pages are nice.
What you want to look for in a graded copy?
Just hold it up. Hold up the back side of it. Hold up. Hey, get down to the bottom.
Here, hold on. Let me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go up to your top right corner. Go up to your top right corner. Your fold corner. Yeah, that's actually pulled.
Spine side?
Yeah, that's pulled. Spine side.
Yeah.
Go down. That's pulled. Okay. Go down again. Try to hold it straight where it's not, or level it towards us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You saw
what does your front look like? Yeah, I saw what I wanted to see.
Oh, the front?
Yeah, show us the front of it. Yeah. Wow, we got it up here. That's a nice 9 too.
Yep.
I mean, I see that on the front
newsstand.
Yep.
Well, they were more popular at that time, right? What year was this?
85.
Yeah.
All right, it's right near the.
Right in there, yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the first books I did when I first learned how to press. So I could do some more pressing on this and
Go ahead.
probably get it a little
That
higher.
There are
corner
three
still looks
versions
top,
of
the
that
top
book.
corner, spine side looked a little rounded.
Dom, give us the fun fact.
3 versions of that book. So Bruce has a newsstand version right there with the 75-cent price.
Yeah.
Yep.
The one I showed you has it's a direct edition. It has a 75-cent price and $1 Canadian, and that's a direct. And then there's also just the Canadian version
Just
with
the
$1
Canadian.
price. Yep. So the 3 different versions. I have not found a Canadian version yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen one of those.
Well, there's 55 of them graded, but only 55.
Oh, wow. It's not bad.
Not too shabby.
But they don't sell very often, the Canadians.
Yeah.
I'm only seeing 5 sales on Go Collect, and the last one was in May.
What was the grades?
The last one was actually a 9.6, but from looks like it's CBCS for 134.
Wow.
Oh God, it was old school CBCS. It has the rivets on it.
I see that corner. Yeah, I see it.
Ooh, oof. And then an 8.0, and it looks like maybe the same 9.6.
That sucks.
Yeah, that pull in that corner. Yeah,
it sucks. All right,
and those crunches definitely. Like
that pull crunch too. That kind of hurts.
Yeah.
All right, I think I saw the whole book. What'd you have it at, Dub?
I'm gonna say I mean, obviously it needs to get a press on it, but I'm gonna say it's probably a 9.2.
Yeah, this is what I had in this area right here. Small number of minor at 9.492. Small manual handling errors, storage defects are allowed, such as spine stress. We had a little bit, not a ton. Bends, we did have the bend coming off of the left end, a couple of those there. No light tanning though. Several printing defects fall into this range, with most having little effect below 9.0. Easily qualifying 9s at 100% is. I mean, this is the 9294 error. The only thing I think they might get you on, if they give you printer defects for the polls, you're good. If they don't, you're going towards the 9.0. If you're not, you're going towards the 9.4. That's where you're at.
Right, and I think 9.2 is where I'm at, but like with your potential on-site bump, it could get the 9.4.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
You're not looking at a big difference as far as going. If we look over here, as far as the 9.2 and the 9.4, unfortunately, none have sold like in a while. You're still kind of in the $90-$95 kind of range between the two.
What's a 9.8 go for?
$220. 9.8s get you a nice premium. But 9.6 is 120, and then 90, 75, 70 is kind of where you start going after that. So then it's like a matter of, do you even want to spend the $30 to grade it?
If I don't know, dude. I think on site you could get. I mean, I think it's 9.4 all day on site. I think you might be courageously going a little higher than that. So we'll see. All right. What else? What's our next book, Pete?
All right. Well, we got Bruce's books, and you know what the hell we've got here when he wants to share. Can you guess what they are? Yeah,
I'm gonna guess they are DC books.
Not only are they DC books,
special DC.
They are.
Oh, my emblem looks
ECU variants.
Oh, dang. Yep.
Out the 2-pack. They have been sitting in that pack for 28 years. 28 years? Yeah.
Wait, they're still in the 2-pack?
No, I took them out the 2-pack.
Oh, okay.
He opened his 2-pack. He didn't leave it in there, but I did still share the picture with it in the original pack. But all right, so here it is in the plastic, still sealed up. But here is the Green Lantern book. We'll start with Green Lantern first. We can zoom in at any point. We will be going to the top of the book next, so you can see.
What jackass took these pictures? These are horrible.
I did.
Well, I can zoom in, like if you want to see. But
zoom in.
We're gonna give me the top right corner.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get top left corner right here. So we'll go right here. So here you go, top left corner. You can see there is a little pull.
Yeah, a little pull.
It's a tear.
Well, tear, yeah, right there.
It's a back tear because you can see color break on the front right. The pull's different. You'll see more shredding on the pull. Where
where
some
else
little
do you
damage,
see it?
not
I mean,
bad.
apart from that,
Isn't
I mean,
bad.
Yeah.
there's a little bit of a dingy
color.
bit there.
Little coloring that right by the Green Lantern where the hair is. Is that blue hair or is that? That's why I wish it was colored better. That could be blue hair. All right.
Yeah,
It
no,
looks like
there's no mark. There's no
I don't
mark.
know on the screen right above that though. Go up where the line comes out on the Green Lantern symbol. See that right there?
I think it's just ink. Like there's no markings or anything.
Yeah, it might be just ink. Bad ink.
I think it's just the way that it's colored. It's just there. I don't see any creases or chips or marks or anything like that. Scuffs. No,
shitty
thumb
VC.
pucks or anything like that.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of little, like white dots everywhere. Yeah, all right. It's just a pull of the ink. All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I mean, this corner's fine. I mean, it's
we got a little ink missing there on the left side.
Right there.
a tiny little speck.
Not gonna matter. Ooh, what's that?
Where?
Yeah, we'll go to the bottom of it so you can see the DCU. I will say, whoever the fuck did this cover, that's my fucking signature they ripped off right here.
Oh no.
The P and the R put together, that's my shit. I was doing that before 1995. They stole my goddamn signature.
Yeah, you hardly see this book in better than maybe a 7.5. The ones that show up on eBay.
This is way better than 7.5.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't want to go back that way. No. There, because I wanted to zoom in. That's why I was trying to do it.
Yep, right there.
Just want to make sure that we didn't have it because it looked like
press
at
push.
first.
It looks like a push,
But I don't think it is. I think it's just the way that it's colored.
Okay. And it's not on the line side either, past the staple.
Well, the staple's all the way up
down.
here.
Yeah, I know, but from the staple down, it's not a press. I can't tell. That's what I'm saying with the color. We wouldn't need a spine shot. Yeah, because like, see that?
No, see the way I'm looking at, I thought there was something going
It
like
could
that.
be reflection. It could just be reflectional.
I think it's just the way that this is colored.
All right. If it's reflectional, and there, no, I'm talking about further up, but that's all right. It could just be reflectional.
Well, where we go?
Right there.
Right near. Yeah, I think it's just
that's reflection.
Reflection. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Who took the fucking pictures of this book?
It's a black cover. You're gonna get the flash.
Yeah, I know, but if like on the spine on this for the stress, because it wasn't a wrap, sometimes it gets that.
Yeah, I should have taken a straight on picture of the spine, but
it's all right. There's some whiting out
inside. You can see the staples are tight. I mean, both.
Yeah, book folds well.
Book's not that old. You can see, they're
yeah. Color's good.
Here is there a little?
Yeah, there is. That's not gonna be much. It's not a tear, right?
It might be. That's what I'm looking on. This
kind of like a tear.
Looks like it could be, but I didn't see it.
Pages are a bit wavy. I mean, you can straighten those pages.
Yeah.
I'm just worried. Just check that cover.
Yeah,
it does look like a little
it's already at CGC.
Oh, that looked like a tiny tear. That's why I zoomed in there.
You did press this book out first?
Yes.
Because you could see all the waviness on the side.
Yes.
I mean, we can't see anything else there. All right, that's the inside.
I don't know whose idea was to shrink wrap comic books in the 90s, but I don't know. But
go down to that bottom left corner. I'll just make sure it didn't break color down there. That white sometimes everybody always says black, but white is the easiest.
We'll zoom in. We're gonna get to the zoom in part.
Yeah,
that we might see more. So here, let me do the top first. Here's the top. Let's take a look at the two top spots. We see that pull or tear right there.
That's a tear. That's okay.
Smudgy.
Crunch. It looks like there's crunching on that. Dude, it looks like there's crunching on the top there.
Where? I don't see crunching.
Over. Take your hand. Go over. Yeah, right there. No, right there. Where your hand was. Go up. Straight up.
This?
Yeah.
It
could just be the picture. It could just be the
picture. It could be like right here. Like, I don't know, this little pinhole, like little dot in it.
Well, you see,
there's no hole in the cover.
Further down too. It could just be the warping from the wrap too.
Yeah, a little ink from the guitar.
Yeah, smudgy. That's fine. And then again, this side you can see it's pretty sharp as far as the corner goes. Yeah. Sharp.
See, no, there it is again. Yeah. Huh.
I don't know. I think it might just be the way the dirt adhered
to the image or whatever. I don't know.
Could
All right,
also
go all
be
the way down.
the picture. All right, here's our bottom corner. Which
Okay, bottom corner. Okay.
yeah, this I did see this on.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
got
there-
it here.
you can see like a
right,
little-
too.
like
No,
it got
see that stuff at the bottom. Go over. Yeah, I hear that right there. That's the same shit
Yeah.
that's at the top.
Yeah.
It is. It's the
I
press
didn't
from
see
the
this
wrap.
at the top. This looks like a finger push almost.
No, it's from the wrap. It's definitely a press from the wrap, and it's the same thing that's at the top. Go
I didn't
closer
notice.
down to
I'm
the
just saying I didn't notice as much at the top. I do see this one, but
Yeah.
I do see a little
Yeah.
push or
It's pretty good because it's not actually not creased on page.
Not creased
so-
at all. Okay.
yeah.
No.
It doesn't look like a broke color. It just looks like it just kind of was jammed together a little bit. And then this side looks all right.
Looks like some pressing there too. Push out a little color at the staples. Who cares? Yeah, this is gonna be high. I mean,
Yeah.
it depends on how you did the pressing job on it, but
Yeah, I was hoping a 9496.
Which book was this?
as long as that wasn't a tear in the front page,
That's
it's a nice
Lantern
Green
70.
Lantern version. I mean, yeah, version 370.
Let's look up 70.
Wait, defects.
I think you can find the right one.
one.
We'll just click on it and see if they have a DC. Do they have? I don't know if they separated DCUs.
They have.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think you're in the 9.6 range. As long as that wasn't a tear on the front cover, I think you're good to go. Even with it, you're still in the 9.6 probably.
Oh, they don't have them here. They usually put them here. I would have to search. I'm not searching for the goddamn DCU one.
See if
Look,
any
if it ain't
are.
showing up. It ain't showing up easy. Then I'm moving on, and we're gonna go to the second book, which
That's a
is
see
good
if
book.
any-
Hey, that's a really good shape for coming out of that wrap.
oh, this poly bag.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
look
the
at that.
next book.
Kmart special,
Kmart.
dude. Blue light.
Same pack.
Same pack.
These both here? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, look, you see all the little air hole, little holes, all of the
Mhm.
plastic. They got the
Yeah, but you see that like where we're seeing
this
this
is why.
wrap,
Like this is when they jam it up, they crunch those
Right.
corners.
but you see the crinkle on the plastic. That's kind of what we were seeing on the front end.
Yeah,
Go back up
that's
to the
what
top
gets
here.
the book. It's they
Yeah.
the plastic wrap starts pulling.
Could you go back up to the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it. If you see how it's wrapping on this the crimp line going across the top, that's what he could probably press that out, but that's what happened
Yeah.
there.
Well, at least across the
created
top, the
indentation
top
on
had
top.
the cardboard protecting it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like the-
yeah,
the
but it's still
top.
but over the years that stuff still presses through. It doesn't matter.
I know, and they, like here, like you see, like the
Yeah, because I
wrap.
have I have another pack where the cardboard meets the rest of the board. Well, the
Yeah.
top half. There's a line that goes straight across the comic.
Yeah,
Which, yeah.
yeah.
like
That's-
the
Yeah.
this
You gotta just
polybag
be careful
crease
about
thing.
that. Yep. That's yep. That's
All
exactly
right,
what I
so
was
here's
talking.
this.
That's what I
book,
think I
which-
saw at the top of your other book too. A little bit of
Now
it,
this
but-
one.
Let me get into full screen. Hold on now.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a little different because this one is wrapped weird, right?
Yes.
You can look at the bottom already, like the way it was cut. It was miscut.
No, it was stapled because
Oh,
the
stapled off.
insert is down and the cover is slightly up.
I gotcha.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's overhanging on the top.
On the top. So here
Yep.
we'll look at the top. Here's the top, which is going to overhang then, and you can see here near
Oh
the.
shit. Yeah, this book's.
I see the
everywhere.
tiny little tears at the top.
Yep.
I see
I
at
want
least
to
a
see
couple.
when you open it because I want to see how much is hanging off.
Yeah, I see the top. Well, you'll be able to see it when we see the bottom, because you'll see how much of the interior is
wow.
booked.
look at
BUS
that.
3.
Yeah, so there's 3 little tears at the top on this guy.
Yeah.
I noticed. And then you did do a second shot also at the top, but I don't think it was necessary. I think we caught
Yeah.
most of the stuff with your first pick. I mean, we do
You
see a
that
little
on
more
the
of the
left side
corner
by the
here.
horns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the corner's wrapping a little. The overhang is kind of wrapping around a little bit. But the bottom, see, look how much
Yeah.
they miswrapped this. Look, that's like almost like
And
a
that
fucking
fucked
eighth of
up
an inch.
all the bottom of that book, and the colors off on it too.
Yep.
Which sucks.
Well,
They're
not the
like, oh,
color,
these are
the
for
cover
Kmart
is-
anyway. Just
it's
No,
like an
the
eighth of an inch.
color, the oxidization of the pages, even the plastic.
Oh yeah. Well, you're gonna get that too because that's exposed.
And it
But other
makes
than that, I
it
mean,
look
there's a
worse.
little
No, there's some up on the left side towards the
Got some
top.
blunting to the corner. I think that's from the wrap, the fucking plastic wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn plastic wrap.
Yeah, damn plastic. And I think it also kind of dulled this a little bit. But even here, look, even with the miswrapped cover, it looks like this little bit almost wants to fall off. Like this tiny little corner
Yeah.
wants to leave. It's like, I don't want to be a part of this no more, man.
He did it. There was some stuff on the left side on the higher up in the book.
Where you got? Where do you want me to go?
You'd have to go back.
Oh, on the
Yeah.
Top
All right.
left corner.
Yeah, it's a little bit lower than the top left. Right around where did I see this shit?
Right there.
right in here.
Yeah,
Near the
somewhere
staple.
there. Yep, there it
Above
is.
the staple.
Yep. And
Yeah,
then
there
there
were
was one other piece over here someplace.
spine ticks.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
just a couple spine ticks on it. A little bit of stress. There's
Mhm.
a lot of stress,
Yeah.
stress, it looked like. But also could be because of a bad wrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the wrap just kind of is rough on this poor guy. And then
Oh,
this
fuck,
the
that
corner
shit's-
also.
That is
Yeah.
that is
Exposed.
round. That's not even blooded. That's fucker's round.
Well, that's because
Like a
it's
fucking-
hanging like an eighth of an inch above the actual comic. Like there's no
Shit.
comic to support it.
Shit
It's
is
just
like
cover.
a U-turn.
It's just cover hanging on by its own.
Holy hell! All right, flip
But
it through.
here,
Let's see
we'll
what the
get one more
inside
shot
looks
at the
like.
bottom.
Yep.
I don't think there was anything
Not
extra
bad. All right, this is better pictures. Not bad.
in the second
Little
shot. You still
dot
got
in
the
the
same.
C of DCU. All right, come on.
I mean,
I like that red DCU.
The red DCU is kind of cool, but let me
Yeah.
check something here. I guess it is on both. Right in
Yeah.
here, is there a little
Yeah, dot. Little color
Chip.
loss. Yep.
little
Yep.
chip, a little speck?
Yep. In the C. Yep.
Not that it matters too much. Inside, good colors. I mean, the pages look pretty
Oh, that
good.
front color sucks. That sucks. You get
Yeah.
tanning on the whole cross section
Where?
in the
No,
front.
The front.
The front because of the oxidization.
Mm.
And
Well, you
it
can
gets
also
plenty.
look at how much the overhang here of the top
Yeah.
There's
cover.
the rip too.
Are they going to
yeah.
grade that then?
Yeah.
They might not
Uh,
grade it.
I have a Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
DCU that was almost the exact same, and they graded it a 9.4.
Oh, really? With
Yeah.
all the tears on it?
Yeah, it came back at 9.4. I don't know where it's at, but it's
I just meant because the overhang, because they won't slap.
yeah, it has the same problem as
Yeah.
this book.
Okay.
Well, here's the back of this guy. You can see that overhang then again at the bottom. We'll do a little bit of a zoom in at the top first because, well, I just
I was
go off the
surprised they actually graded that Wonder Woman, so that's why I sent this in. See what happens.
Yeah. Well,
I've
I'd be
definitely gotten
surprised.
denied
I'll be
before.
honestly, if the Wonder Woman looked exactly like this with the same amount of tears, the same amount of loss, blunting on the corner, the oxidization. Look, I mean, the whole there's definitely loss, the spine stress, and they gave you a 9.4
Let's
on that
see.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
You should have saved it. Should have saved it for Baltimore.
Uh,
On site, they give you that push. But yeah, look how much of that book is just
Yeah.
hanging low, just
Yeah.
hanging at the
Yeah,
I'm
bottom
not
of
even
the
worried
shorts.
about that as a misprint. It's like the other side got oxidized, which is part of a problem. So you get like a tanning color, and then like
What about the back here? Like, don't you? I mean, shit. Look at this.
yeah, there's legitimate tears. It was darker on the front though. The color of the book
Was it? I don't know. It looks just as bad here. Like, look how white the white
You're
and the
right,
white
you're
the
right,
backboard is.
You're right.
You know, it just looks just as bad.
Yeah, it didn't look as bad in that color, that one, but it does in the front. Yeah, I'd have to see what that is. I mean, I don't know.
That's
If they don't
I mean,
give 'em-
other than that, I mean, there's no big like creases and ticks and things like that down the spine and all. So
If
that's
they give
helpful.
them, if they give them a grace grade because of the misprint, because of the publishing error on this, if they give them the grace grade because of the publishing error on this, then all you have to do is worry about the ticks and a little bit of color loss.
What about the tears?
That's what I'm saying. And the
Yeah, because there aren't that many ticks. Like as far as like
there was on the side. There's a side you can see on the stem.
not
There's
too many.
There's
I'm
handful,
more
but not enough to move it.
More worried about the tears.
Yeah, I don't know where that Wonder Woman is.
This one.
The Wonder Woman had tears on the top like that, Bruce.
Hold on. Let me find it in my CGC where they have pictures of it from CGC if I can find it.
Yeah, you pull that thing up.
I mean, because you get light tanning in there. I mean, that see when people complain about CGC, if they give you, if you get a 9, what'd you say you got on that Wonder Woman? 9.4?
I think a 9.2 or 9.4.
9.2 is understandable. You can start getting a 9.4 on this. Like, that's a grace grade. They gave you a grace grade. This is 9.0, 9.2. If they gave you a 9.4, you got a grace grade on it. If you got a 9.6, you got cross your stars. I thought you said 9.6 originally.
Yeah, because even on the front here,
that
the only
push
one...
it, you can't get that shit from the top off. There's pieces. There's a chink in it.
Well, that's, I mean, it's the one here, the U. Yeah. This is the one that concerns me the most. I mean, that's a decent.
The U to the S, like all that shit up there is bad.
Oh, well, because you can't, because it's kind of tough to press it because there's no book behind it. You'd have to press just the cover on its own.
Well, that's a tear line and a smash line, so like there's two different things there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you get a little wrapping around here on the outside, this top corner too.
Did you show us the pictures after you pressed it or no?
No, I have them, but I forgot to send them.
Yeah, it's all right.
That's okay.
No, it's all right. Yeah, so I think
it'll make it more interesting when the book comes back.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it comes back.
So I mean, realistically, if you get a 9.2, you're thinking, Lord, it's probably more closer to the 9.0. You can't be upset with that either. 8.5 if you have a bad day.
With some of these DCUs, I'll take anything over a 9 at this point.
Oh yeah,
because a lot of them are so hard to find in good condition.
Rarity alone, and the fact that they're not going to get B graded.
Let me see. I want to send you 2 pictures. Yeah, I want to send you 2 pictures, Pete.
Okay.
My allergies were just done.
I hear you. I keep forgetting to take my allergy meds too.
So, Bruce, you collect these DCU variants.
Yes.
And so how many, do you know how many there are?
Last I checked, the official list was 544. But then there were 3 to 4 new covers discovered this year.
There's always new ones being found.
Yeah. So I'm currently missing 24, 25.
So you have like 500 plus.
Yes.
Not bad.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, very expensive hobby.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, you're closer to that than I am to complete my ASM run.
Yeah, because there was a flash book that sold for
my X-Men
1,200 or 1,250, I believe, that I needed for my run. But yeah, there was no way in hell I was paying that much. And Aquaman 2 sold for like $850 in a pack.
All right. Well, I'm going to throw this.
Aquaman is Peter David.
The one it's the one where he gets his hand bitten off by piranhas.
I'm pretty sure that's Peter David. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that sold last year, and it was like for $800. I was like, I sent you the pictures of the
I got one. What I'm trying to do is, and here's the back. Okay, I'm trying to throw them on the deck, so this way I can
zoom in
on the.
Yeah, I have a little stack of them, but not very many. Mine are all like
what the hell is it?
Batman animated or like that kind of.
The overhang is more to the top than the bottom on this one.
All right, there we go. All right, so here we go. So here's the Wonder Woman front cover. We want to go and zoom in on the top.
Yeah, but there's not.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the tears.
Tears and damage is what I care about. I don't care about the overhang.
Yeah, well, this one doesn't have much overhang. You sure this is the right book?
Yeah, it's overhangs at the top a little.
Yeah, but you don't see all the book.
Oh, but not from the bottom. Like, so it's not shifted that much. Ow, it's a tiny. If I'm looking at it here,
bro.
That's a tiny overhang, and I'm not seeing the tears. Well, blunting on the corner, but I mean, unless I'm missing them, it's hard to see.
I'm not seeing the tears.
Yeah, it's hard to see through the slab like this.
But I'm not seeing the same tears. We'll take a look at the back real quick. This is black, so maybe this will help a little bit. I see the corner. You got that little.
Yep.
But this guy doesn't have the same Same tears as the Justice League.
No,
one.
not close. Not even close.
No. Otherwise, I mean, this is nice and shiny on the back. Look at this. I mean, a little rub. I mean, you got a little rub down the side here.
Yeah, that's a little worse.
Not terrible. Corner.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, 9.0, 8.5, 9.2 on a great day. If they grade it, I'm worried about that overhang. I'm also worried about the tanning of the page there. That's a pretty big, significant tanning of the page. You got at least a half an inch of a tanning on the oxidization on the whole thing. So
now that I look back on this Wonder Woman, the overhang wasn't as bad as this one.
Wasn't as bad. No. It's a tiny bit. I do see it a tiny bit, but no, it's not.
So they might not grade the Justice League book.
I hope they do.
Well, I hope they do.
I
hope they do for your sake, but I also think 9.4 is a little bit out of. I mean, I don't. It's
we got this line.
Yeah,
that's from the board.
Yeah, that's from the cardboard that they put in there to cover the top.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, there you go.
Boland.
Yeah.
Boland.
Yeah, 5.90. Let's see what happens with it. If they grade it.
If they grade it.
I'd be
If
happy.
they don't, you get to save your money, right?
Yeah.
No, you still pay shipping.
They have been charging people for not grading.
Well, you already paid to ship all the other books. Like you're not,
actually,
you're gonna make a break.
I had a second copy of that Justice League, so
if they don't,
even if they don't grade that one,
you get another one.
Yeah,
take it to Baltimore and try to get.
Yeah, let's be on site.
That's what I would do. Yeah,
take some pictures and do some.
See what happens. You won't pay for shipping that way.
Yeah,
or we can spin the wheel.
Yes.
Spin the wheel.
We can spin the big physical wheel next time.
Well, next time I come on the show, I'll show this book because I just got this from.
Well, you just showed it.
Well, I'm talking about as picture wise and.
What book is it?
Stupid. Green.
Oh yeah, to like grade.
What book is it?
I got you.
Hold on, let me turn this background off.
I was gonna say because it's whatever color is pulling off of the comic.
Yeah, it's looking a little wonky.
There we go.
What are you, a weatherman? Sitting in front of a green screen. Oh yeah, because Green Arrow and Green Lantern were just
yeah.
Oh, they weren't even in there.
So I'll take pictures of this for the next time I appear on the show.
Good.
Nice. Cool.
I'll take better pictures.
Well, gents, we got anything else? Otherwise, we're finishing before midnight here.
That's good. I'm glad. I'm tired.
This is what I've been praying for.
Yeah. All right.
I prayed for it, and it happened.
I've been praying for 2 hours. We're 2.5.
But it happened.
Been hoping we get this
there.
done in 2 hours.
We are getting there.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, Dub, do it.
Tomorrow night, Pete, you got anything coming out on Toy Informer tomorrow?
Not till Saturday. Saturday, I will have a top 10 toys with the Transformers reissues. So the reissue, not the originals, the reissues. There's some done back in 2000, the early 2000s out of Toys R Us, and then Walmart's had a couple come out the last few years too.
Yeah, Walmart's done a couple.
So those ones I'll be covering, and maybe members, I'll let you guys see that a little early. I know it's Toy Informer, but I'm still trying to get some of you guys here at Rennavision to go check out.
I watched your top 10 wish list one. That was you threw some curveballs in there, man. I was that's
just stuff I want.
I was a little surprised by those top couple. Yeah, you had them. You had those couple up there. That was like, what is that one? And that was kind of cool.
I know.
Yeah, that was a good video.
Weird. Some stuff weird, some odd stuff.
And then Friday night, 9:00. Stop on by for the Hot 10. Yep. I'm gonna guess D23 may have had some impact on some, I don't know, but we'll find out on Friday.
Yeah.
And then following right after that, you can catch the boys on the Qualified. You know what they're talking about this week with the spotlight?
I do. I'm trying to think of what are they talking about. They are talking about some. A little bit of X stuff. Little X stuff. Some future stuff. A little bit of X-Men type stuff.
All right. X-Men, yeah, we don't get enough of that on this channel, so we need more X-Men.
Just more X-Men.
And then Saturday, check out the guys on SNS. Their show last week was pretty ridiculous, like it is every week. No, just
Yeah, and
You
now
never know
you
what
can
you're gonna
barely
get.
hear Sam sing, so I don't have to worry about editing out any musical segments.
Sam will
Sam
do the
Sam is
singing.
gonna sing them for
Yeah.
us.
Singing
What?
Sam. And then Sunday, catch the boys on Tales from the Dark Side or just Dark Side.
Yep, I heard they did a
I
great
think
job last
Marco's
week.
coming back. Yeah, last week's show was good.
Good stuff.
Concise and very.
We're gonna keep it that way. That's what we're trying to move towards.
Excellent. So yeah, Marco's
Just right
coming
here,
back
we're
on Sunday.
Titan.
Tight.
Tighten it up.
And then after that, make sure you check out Pete's Wednesday watch list. He's telling me what's coming
Which
out.
I will have to do early, but I hopefully will get it done before I leave.
An early Wednesday watch list, and then next week it's.
Well, no, I'll do it early. You guys still gotta wait till Monday. Maybe members will get it early, but everybody else will still get it on Monday.
And then next week it's the return of Double-Vision because Pete won't be here.
Oh, Double Vision.
Double vision.
Yeah, Double Vision. Double Vision.
Oh, that's right.
Double-Vision
You guys-
on Wednesday. You don't even know.
Hercules.
You guys will be fine without me, but
I know we will.
I will have other things planned. Like I already got Toy Informer things planned. I got a concert T-shirt show planned. I just gotta sit down and record that for a little weird world of collectibles, and another top 10 toys for next Saturday. I just hopefully can get this all done in the next couple of days.
Dang.
Double-Vision.
And then we might have to see what happens with next week's Hot 10 because
Double-Vision.
we can go a couple different ways with it.
We'll probably
just
know by
do-
next Wednesday what's going to happen.
It could either
let you
be
know.
just me, it could be just the boys without me. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
On what? For what? I wasn't paying
Next
attention
week.
to
A
anything.
week from Friday's Hot
Let's
10.
figure out how we're gonna
whatever.
do the Hot 10 for
Yeah,
next
we
week.
don't know yet.
I don't care.
We're gonna
All
let
right,
Joe
it's
pick the. We're gonna let Joe pick the covers. It's gonna be feet
Yeah,
covers.
it don't matter.
boringest
It's
Hot
gonna
10.
get one way or another. It's gonna get done by 9:00. It's done. We don't take.
Thank
weeks
you,
off.
Artrell.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
good one.
much, Artrell. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Rennavision. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out over on Kingdom of Nerds on Bruce's channel. Appreciate everybody for the feedback, and we will see you next week.
See you
Yep.
next week.
All right.
All right.
Later.
Later.